Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Court of Corvids. We're going to go straight into introductions. Wow, I'm really short all of a sudden.
You just slouched. You just got all nervous.
Yeah, apparently. So let's go into introductions. William and Jonas, go for it.
Hello, I am Jonas, the latter of the two. Pronouns are they, them, and I am playing the chameleon gnome storm druid Robin, who is she, her.
Hi, I'm William, they, them, and I'm playing Remy Ashwillow, Goblin Fighter, also they, them.
Do you want to talk about things we're doing it just together?
Oh, yeah, sure,
yeah.
We're in a band called Glass Beach. You can find us on Twitter and Instagram at Glass Beach Band. You can find our website, which is glassbeach.band. We're working on stuff. You can find our music on Spotify and iTunes and pretty much wherever you can stream. It's pretty dope. We're also we're part of the Run for Cover. That's our label. So if you go on their Bandcamp or whatever, you can check out their stuff and like buy our record or whatever. And there's merch and there's a UK store through Run for Cover. So if that's interesting to you at all, check that out. We have some stuff coming up. We have a Patreon that is also Glass Beach Band, and check out all that. And also we're both on another show for QueueTimes.
Hijinks and Handlebars.
Yeah.
Currently Hiatus and Handlebars, Hijinks and Dungeon World. We're calling it by both. It is a show that William is the game master for. Typically, we play Kids on Bikes, which is the Stranger Things of tabletop, if this is Lord of the Rings. I kind of just inverted William's brief description of it. But yeah, right now we're playing Dungeon World, so it's more of a fantasy setting. And that's been super fun. There's a druid in that, too, who can shapeshift way more often because the system is different. And I'm not jealous.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and a dragon named Carl. Canonically, I suppose. Yeah, cool. But check that out. We're Tuesday night, 7:30 p.m. Pacific.
Awesome. Krug, go for it.
I am Krug, playing Krug Claudel, the human monk, both of us he, him. And I would like to tell you that this live stream is not an educational live stream, meaning that it is like our home game. And just like your home game, we might do certain things with the rules that are not written in the book. And then you'll be paging through the book and you'll be like, oh, that's not how that works. And you'll be like, yeah, how could you, QueueTimes? But just, so we get that out of the way up front. That's not what this is. If you do want educational Pathfinder 2nd edition content, you can check that out on our YouTube, youtube.com/QueueTimesMain. That's where we do that. It's a show called Game Gorgon, and it's really nice. It's very fun. I got something stuck in my throat. You can go on to the next person now.
All right, Moss, go for it.
I was taking promotional selfies while you were talking. My name is Molly McIsaac. I play Moss the Magnificent, and we are both she, her. And I haven't been doing a lot except playing Animal Crossing, so not anything exciting to report. But I'm across the internet as Molly McIsaac.
Awesome. My name is Jake, and I am the GM of this. As Krug has talked about, we have Game Gorgon. I did want to give a little shout out to someone who is a very amazing friend of the show, which is Murphy Pop. She sent me this awesome set of stickers, which is super cool, and some amazing artwork that she did. I love all of them. I'm looking forward to finding a place to put all of them. Also, she was my partner in today's final episode of Long Beach by Night, which was my character Joey's epilogue, which, to give a brief description of it, chat repeatedly said, damn these onion cutting fairies all over the place.
Love it.
There was some sad moments in that episode. So be prepared for that if you guys want to go and take a listen or a watch to that. That being said, let's get into our story. Last we left off, I believe Remy was carrying a treasure chest. A monkey treasure chest on their back. Was that correct?
I think Krug and I were carrying it together, I believe.
Okay.
Sorry, I got caught off guard by Molly putting it in her mouth.
I was wondering if that's what you were giggling about.
Yes, but we have a monkey chest. Yes. Not a chest, not like a monkey's chest.
No, it is a treasure chest
that
has a monkey's face on it.
Made out of the chest of a monkey.
And as you were swimming to the top, you all happened to notice something very large moving around in the water. And it is a giant moray eel. So let's roll some initiative. How's that sound? Perception.
Now, if I remember right, I rolled really well on a perception at the very end of last session to see this. It was called like a 31 for initiative. Do you want to just... Okay, I rolled a 20, so that's actually literally 31.
You rolled a natural 20?
I rolled a natural 20. Look at this.
Oh, okay. All right.
So you have a 31?
Yeah. It turns out if you ask for it, it'll happen.
All right. Remy, what do you got?
13.
13. Opposites. All right.
Yeah.
24.
24.
And now Moss is going to roll a 42.
That is 12.
12. Half. That was half.
Mm.
Wow.
We did it. You ever seen
party.
the film, the Jim Carrey vehicle, the number 23?
No.
Yes.
Oh, never mind then. Let's just keep playing Pathfinder, I guess.
I played the synopsis on Wikipedia right now.
Let's just say there's a lot of 23 involved. It is going to roll itself a nice little 18. All right, so it is Robin's turn. You see this giant eel.
I would like to use what is it? As a druid, I can like generally talk to creatures. Wild empathy. There we go. You can use diplomacy to make an impression on animals and make very simple requests of them. In most cases, wild animals will give you time to make your case. So I want to just like look at it. Is it like aware of us? Does it seem like?
Mm-hmm.
I want to like kind of get its attention and just like kind of convey, hey, we're leaving. We're not a threat to you, and in fact, we're about to leave. So also, we are very strong. This is not a fight that you want to get into, and it's not a fight that we want to have. We're going.
All right, roll it.
Is that make that impression. All right, rolling with a +1, everybody. That is a 10 total.
Wow.
10 make an impression.
It looks at you and is just like, you're in my area.
You're in my swamp.
All right, this might be a fight. I'm going to turn into a shark.
Okay.
Normally, I like to shroud my my transformations in mystery. I like to kind of just like disappear and then pop up later as an animal. This time, I'm just going to turn into a shark.
You're just like, nope.
All right, yeah, it's just like a poof, like a fuse blowing, and then she's a shark.
Is that how it works? It's just like almost like a poof.
Now
like
it's different. Usually, it's so with the smaller things, especially, it's like more kind of jittery and like she's jutting out and then getting smaller and condensing. This is just like a poof. And like a fuse block's breaking, yeah. And then she's there is a shark in her place with like little lightning marks.
Okay.
And that takes 2 actions, I think. So that is probably going to be me.
All right, sounds good. That brings us to Krug.
Cool. I am going to look at Remy and just point up, which I'm assuming is the direction of the ship that we are going to. I'm just gonna start swimming faster. So I'm just using all 3 of my actions to move towards the ship.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll to swim? Because I am not a shark.
Well, you are all by the chain, if I'm correctly. So you wouldn't need to make a swim check.
Okay. So I'm just climbing up the chain.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
You are encumbered because you have the chest on you. So because that's weighing you down a little bit, but you're still able to continue to go upwards. It is now the eel's turn. The eel sees Robin turn into a shark and immediately goes for that. So
good survival instincts. Go for the shark.
Mm-hmm. It moves you see it swim very quickly, and it is going to make a bite attack.
All right.
Okay, I've rolled 7 twice on this dice, so does a 22 hit?
We're level 3, right? So no.
Yeah.
Sorry, yes, it does. My AC is 19.
Okay. It hits you with its jaws and bites down on you, and you're going to take You're going to take 16 damage,
Okay.
and you are now grabbed
Mm.
by the jaws of this.
All right. Just burn through my temporary hit points. Love it. Love it.
It is going to, for its third and final action, it is going to use its secondary jaws to just bite down again on you, as
Great.
it can't, as it doesn't want to let go of you, and does not have enough actions to swallow you whole. So,
Oh, it's much bigger than me, huh?
it is
Well,
a
huge.
giant.
Huge. Oh,
Yeah,
giant.
the size is a large creature.
Cool.
And it is a 26, so that hits.
That does hit.
14 damage.
Okay.
All right, that brings us to Remy.
Okay, I'm gonna let go of the chest and let Krug just swim up with it, I suppose, and then or like climb the chain with it, and then I'm gonna turn back, and it's underwater, so it's like bubbles and stuff, but I look at the eel and I brandish my new bastard sword, and I go, "That shark is my life." And I swim.
Wow.
I swim towards the shark.
I
and
would
the eel.
I would like to pause for a moment right now and
Mhm.
let everyone know. A couple people couldn't stay that normally stays and watches the show live, but they have donated 5 hero points.
Oh.
Between Caring Lizard and Murphy Pop, who gave me the
Oh.
wonderful stickers. So use them
Thank
hero
you.
points.
Absolutely. Awesome. Thank you, Karen
Basically-
Lizard, and thank you, Murphy Pop.
What Jake's trying to tell everybody is that the fight just got harder.
Let's just say the fight was going to be hard in the first place. They just maybe have given you the chance to survive it.
Right.
All right, yeah. So you swim towards it. You're able to get to it in a single action.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna slash it then. I'm
All right.
gonna give it a slap.
Sweet.
I'm gonna slap this eel with my sword. Are we ready?
Yep, it's your eel
Ooh.
slapping sword.
We've got a good start for the eel slapping.
Hero point.
14, I think. 14.
14
Yeah, it
does
should be
not hit.
14.
Cool.
You don't say.
Yes, that should be 14. All right. Well, then I'm gonna try and slap it again.
Okay.
Slap.
Slap it
That's better.
Yeah, much better.
A little
Okay.
better.
Yeah, that's a 27 to hit.
27 does hit.
Cool. Coming in with that slash, with that little slap.
That's my
And
slash impression.
that's
Hey!
that's pretty good. Max damage, baby. 16 damage. 16
Awesome.
Whoa,
slashing damage.
delicious.
Except is there like a penalty I take for like doing the slashing damage? Is there like
There was something like
Krug,
being-
you are the rule master for underwater right now.
So the slashing damage, no, it's a penalty to hit. It's a -2 penalty to hit.
oh, so that would have been
20
25.
25 still hits.
Okay, great.
Good.
Cool.
Cool.
All right, then 16 damage. 16 slashing damage underwater from my bastard sword.
Awesome. Moss, it is your turn.
Okay, I want to do an owie on it.
Okay.
First a slap, then an owie. We're nailing it.
I'm gonna do just like a big owie. Sorry, I'm trying to find the other part of my character sheet in the group chat.
I think you have for spell wise.
I can do. Well, usually I use heal on zombos because that hurts those, but I doubt this is a zombo.
Correct.
Yeah.
Do I have any ouchie spells? I have.
Well,
you
you
have
have Produce
Firebolt?
Flame,
Yeah.
which doesn't
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
great.
You could heal me
Cool.
if you're feeling generous. I am very bad after getting bit a couple times.
Okay,
I believe you also have Divine Lance.
That's
I-
true.
No, I'll do a healy heal. I'll do.
Okay.
I'll do a little healy heal
Thank you.
of the nice Robin.
All right, so a 2 action heal, is that correct?
Yeah.
At second level or first?
There. Second level uses 2
Is
spell
2d8 plus 8 versus first level, which is 1d8 plus 8.
I'll do second level. Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. First D8 is 4.
Hell yeah.
Second D8 is 4.
All right.
16.
Yeah.
Awesome. That is very helpful. Thank you.
I got you.
Hey, and if you need it later, I got you too. As soon as I'm not a shark and can cast spells again.
Okay. That's so nice of you.
If you go unconscious, like if you reach 0 hit points as a shark, do you just go down, or do you just turn?
I think I would turn back, but also go down because I got
okay.
temporary hit points, but it's not like a new layer of hit points. Like, yeah.
Cool. Cool.
No, it's a new layer of like. So the damage, from what I understand, just transfers to your normal hit points. So when you turn into a shark, you're basically like in a new health bar. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Okay.
Well,
Doesn't sound like
does it? Well, no, it doesn't. Because it just says I get temporary hit points at like the spell description. But this doesn't say anything about what happens when I lose all of those.
I don't think that they get like they don't turn into the shark and gain like the health of the shark. They just gain temporary hit points as their normal character with shark features, basically. Does that make sense?
Gotcha.
Sick.
Cool.
So yeah, I think if I went down, I would turn back and be unconscious.
All right, so that brings us back to you, Robin.
Okay. So this thing has me grappled, something to the effect.
Correct.
So I need to make an athletics check if I want to get out of that, or I can attack it at with being flat-footed, basically, or something.
So basically, how it works is you have to roll a flat DC 5 check,
right?
And then you can do the action.
Well, here's the thing: I'm feeling much stronger than I am in my gnome body right now, so I'm gonna try to break out of this. I am a shark after all. Oof! I'm gonna use that first hero point because I don't want to roll a 2 yet. I don't want to do that right now.
All right.
I'm going to use a hero point.
Okay.
That's much better. That's an 18 for a total of 27.
27 against its athletics DC, which does not succeed.
Okay. We need to know, everybody, that I rolled an 18. And that means I very likely cannot get out of this on my own. But knowing that is the case, I kind of want to keep trying, because I also think it'll be even harder to kill this thing than it will be to get away from it.
Can you like pull was it Moby Dick when the kid's like inside of the whale and like
Pinocchio?
Yeah, Pinocchio. I don't know.
I get the feeling, Jake, I don't know if I need to roll some kind of check on this, but I have a feeling being inside this thing would be worse than being outside of it.
It does damage every single round that you're in it.
Yeah. As much as I would love that moment, I think that could be the end of my character. I think, you know what? I tried to break out. I did my damnedest and it just didn't work. That makes me angry, so I'm going to bite it.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll my flat check to try to bite it.
All right, go for it.
And I rolled a 3.
So you lose that action.
So I'm gonna use my final action. Now I'm really angry. All right, that was a 14 plus.
Well, no, that you have to roll another DC.
Now I need to roll to actually bite it, which is probably gonna miss. Hey, okay, I rolled a 19, and my bite I'm doing plus 9, so 28 to hit.
Hits.
Hell yeah.
Is that still -2?
-2 to hit, but that still hits. No, because they're a shark. They're fine.
If I have a breeding or swimming speed, it's fine.
Oh, are you not like technically flat-footed with attacks? Is it just the DC, the flat DC?
No. So you Oh, never mind.
They're talking about being grabbed.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about like movement underwater. Cool. I was talking about being grabbed.
But that still hits?
Yep.
Cool. So that is 2d8 plus 1. 11 damage.
11 damage?
I'm biting it. It's biting me. I'm biting it. It's the real
How much?
Animal
It was
Planet.
piercing damage, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
11. Okay.
yeah. And that'll be the end of my turn.
And the end of your life.
Potentially.
Oh.
All right. That brings us to Krug.
So the eel is grappling Robin. Is that correct?
Yes. And Remy is whacking away at it.
Giving it a slap.
Do I know approximately how much longer this breathing stuff's gonna last?
You've been down there maybe about 45 minutes, so
Okay.
you've got maybe 15 minutes left.
Well, one side of this fight is going to be dead by way before 15 minutes. So
Yep.
we'll be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually smart game-wise for us to stay in the fight because time slows down.
I mean, sure, yeah, if you want to think about it that way, why not? Okay. Is there a way for me to how high, like how far up have I swam?
Well, your swim speed is you don't have a
0.
swim speed,
Yeah.
so it
My
would
speed is 40.
yeah, so it'd be about half of that. So
60
and then you're encumbered, so I would say a -5 off of that as well.
Okay.
So you went about 15 feet.
Okay. Fair enough. In that case, I'm gonna. So if I drop the chest, it floats down 15 feet.
No.
Okay.
You don't know.
That was just from the point of where
you swimming
where we saw the thing. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a way for me to like attach the chest to the chain? Is there like a rope I can loop through? Like, are the chain's holes really big? I just don't want it to like fall out of my eyesight.
I mean, do you have anything on your person that would be able to do that?
It was
'cause it's
established
just the
that rope
chain.
was involved before.
I'm just talking about the rope that's on the handles of the chest. Does that make sense?
It's like metal handles. It's not rope handles.
Okay. I will remove my pants, and I mean that in the least TOS violating way possible. And I will use
I'm not even wearing pants, so
I will
For water resistance.
Yeah, I'm not wearing pants either. I'm wearing shorts.
I will use my pants to affix the chest to the chain.
all right, roll me a thievery check.
Yes.
I'm actually
Are
okay.
you using my rope? Last time we were asking about like moving the chest, and I said I had a rope, and I swear we used it to hold it. I like the idea that you are using it and also are taking off your pants, but there should be a rope involved in this process.
I don't remember, but if you all tell me that there was a rope involved, go for it. But
I don't remember it, and this is funnier, so I'm gonna stick with it.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I personally, I don't remember a rope being involved.
I could be thinking of Dungeon World, but why would Dowser have a rope?
I don't know.
Look, if a rope was involved, we're retconning it right now.
No. I think it's funny if a rope is involved and you're like forgetting and using pants.
I'm gonna say that was a 22 thievery.
Okay, you take your pants and you spend between taking your pants off, trying to get it sturdy, and tying it. It's gonna take you 2 actions to do that.
Okay, and then I will.
Krug out there swimming in his chonies.
And then I'm gonna look at the eel and be like, "Oh, in my head, I'm gonna kill you for making me do that," and I'm gonna rush towards the eel.
Okay, so you're gonna spend your full third action. You're no longer encumbered, so you're able to swim.
Yeah, because I took off my pants, right?
Yes, it was the pants. Yes, so you're going to be moving about half your speed. So last round you went 15 feet. You can go a total of 30 feet. You and Remy were together, so I would say that you could be at the eel as your third action.
Sweet, I will be at the eel, and that is my turn.
Cool. That brings it to the eel's turn. It is going to use its secondary jaws. And it does not need. It does not need to. It uses 2 action, but it doesn't need to attack you. So you just automatically take 1d6. So you take a total of 10 damage.
Okay.
And it gets a +2 circumstance bonus on attempting to swallow you whole.
Okay, try, I suppose.
Nice. I just want to say, when you took your pants off, Krug, the character, It's really a shame that we're not like sponsored by like MeUndies or something, because that would have been a perfect sponsorship placement. Like, it's so aerodynamic, can swim so fast to kill the giant eel.
The
Plus 40
micromodal really.
movement speed.
The micromodal is basically a guidance cantrip.
Are those the avocado ones?
I do have the avocado ones.
All right, so it manages to move your body further into its throat as it pushes you further down into it. So
can I know what it rolled just so I know what I'm up against?
So, well, actually, how it works is it's actually now a DC for you to escape.
Okay.
And it basically gains a +2 bonus to that.
Okay.
So you're going to have to roll, like, it just does it. It just gets to swallow you.
If
right?
it has me like grappled in its double jaws.
Yeah, and it spends 2 actions.
Cool.
It spends 2 actions to bite down on you, and then it spends its 3rd action to swallow you whole, which does another 1d6 damage. Oh, that's not that much. You take 7 damage.
Okay.
And you are inside of its stomach, and you will continue to take that damage until you escape.
Okay.
Remy, you have seen your shark wife be swallowed whole by a giant eel.
I have to rethink what I want to do because chat said that slapping an eel is against the terms of service on Twitch.
I think slicing it open is probably okay.
Yeah, I kind of want to.
Sashimi?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna try to slash it open. I want to open up a place to pull my wife out. I know that's not how this game works, so I'm just gonna attack it.
Go for it.
Yes, I would like that very specific rule that Pathfinder 2nd Edition has, where if your wife is swallowed by an eel, you get to act to cut it open. Okay.
That is a rule, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I've read the whole rule book. Oh, natural 20!
Hey!
Oh, baby!
Slice it open. Come on, Jake. Rule of cool.
Come on, Jake. Come on. Come on. I know we're Pathfinder affiliated, but please. Please! No, that's okay. So, natural 20. I'm going to do my damage. It's going to be big. It's going to be some big damage. Watch, it's going to be less than last time. So I roll twice and add my modifier, correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
No,
okay,
it's double damage total.
Double total damage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're thinking D&D.
Oh, leave me alone.
Wow, 27.
No. Okay, so double total damage. Is that so? Would it double my modifier as well as it double? I rolled a 7.
It doubles everything.
So
take your total and then just times it by 2.
Just do your normal damage and then multiply it.
Okay, so that would be 11 times 2, so 22 damage for my first attack.
Jeebus.
Nice.
Is it bloodied?
Sick.
You have to tell if it's bloodied or else it's
This is not D&D 4th edition.
Yeah,
right.
That's
No, house rule, you have to tell us.
You have to tell us. Okay, I'm gonna go for a second. I almost said slap again. I'm not slapping.
A second slice it open.
I'm a second slice it open. Yes.
It's at least it's not beat the eel. You know what I mean? Like that sounds worse. Slap the eel sounds a little bit better.
Okay, this might not do it, even though it's a kind of high, but I get a -5, right?
Mm-hmm.
So okay, with a -5, and then I get a -2 because I'm flat-footed technically or whatever.
-7.
Okay, so -7. So yeah, this is gonna be 18 total.
18 does not hit.
All right. Okay,
I mean,
everyone.
that's good, I suppose.
Okay, everyone. I think I might equip my shield.
That might be a good idea. This thing bites hard.
Seems like a good choice, yeah.
Yeah, I'm equipping my shield. I don't have time to raise it, though, because I don't have another action. So I have my shield out now. And next time...
Maybe it thinks the shield looks tasty.
And next time on Court of Corvids, I'll raise my shield. Okay, that's my turn.
All right, Moss, it's your turn.
Oh, God. Could I use Divine Lance on it?
Yeah, of course.
Not hurt Robin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you roll a critical miss.
I want to use Divine Lance and aim at its head.
Well, it's either that or its body, because, you know, that's all an eel is.
I mean, it's just an eel. Yeah, it's like all one thing. Yeah. It's like a snake, but underwater.
I caught a moray eel when I was a kid in Alaska, and it really scared me because they have really ugly faces. Oh no, it was a wolf eel. It wasn't a moray. It was scary looking. It was a scary looking dude. Anyway, continue.
So you unleash a beam of divine energy, choosing your alignment of your deity. You can't cast this spell if you don't have a deity or if your deity is true neutral. Make a ranged spell attack against the creature's AC. So you're going to roll a spell attack.
Which is which dice?
It's a D20.
Okay.
A D20 plus, I think it's like 8 or something like that. Robin, what's your
mine is plus 9.
Ooh, natural 20.
Hell yeah, 29 doesn't hit.
So you hit, and with that, you double damage on a critical hit. So roll your damage and then times it by 2.
Okay, what am I rolling for D4?
It is 1d4 plus your spell casting ability modifier,
Which is
which is +4.
Okay. You're faster than me looking on my desktop. Okay, here we go. Okay, well, it's only a 3, but so 3 times 2 is 6 plus 4.
No. 3 plus 4. It is
times 2.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that would be 14.
14 damage. All right, cool. 14.
I just want to say I was trying to do a joke like what Jason did in the chat when your wife wild shapes in and eel eats her face. That's a moray.
In Animal Crossing, when you catch the moray eel, it says eels in love or a moray or something like that.
Yeah.
All right, Moss, that is a 2-action spell. You've got one more action if you'd like to use something.
Shield!
All right, Robin, it's your turn. You can attempt to rupture it and try to escape from it, or you can try to escape normally.
And would escaping normally be like an athletics check against its DC? I think I'm gonna bite it. I think I'm gonna try to rupture it. That's what you mean by rupture is to chomp away at its innards. Sorry, eel. I tried to talk about it. There just simply was no time, and I did not have the skills. Okay, that first bite I don't think is gonna do it. That is a 15. I have to assume that misses.
Correct.
Cool. Even on the inside. Just can't jump down on anything. What about a 20 total?
Does not.
Okay. I think then it is in my best interest to try to escape because I won't be rolling with a -10 penalty. So I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Athletic check. I believe, let me just check the spell one more time, that is 27. Would a 27 do it? Animal form. Yes. Okay, let me confirm. +9. Yes, 27.
Yeah,
okay.
You poke your head out and you manage to swim your sharky little butt right out.
Hell yeah. I'm going backwards, of course. Oh, wait, you mean all of me?
Yeah.
Like I go ahead. Okay, cool. Yeah, and I assume I'm just like right in front of it since I don't have an action to swim away. So I just like emerge and look a little bit stunned, but glad that I did it. That's my turn. It's all over now. Time for someone else.
All right, that brings us to Krug.
I'm going to go ahead and grapple it back.
Okay.
You're gonna grapple at this giant eel?
Yep.
Which
I can do because I have a Titan wrestler feat. By the way, normally you wouldn't be able to grab things that are bigger than yourself, but I can. And then that's going to be a 23 athletics check.
That meets it beats.
Hey, get owned, kiddo. It's going to take some damage, 3 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm on a
Is there a type of a damage associated to that?
I think it's bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Pretty sure it's bludgeoning damage.
I believe you.
Yeah, it's probably that. And then I'm going to Flurry of Blows, attack it twice. That is first attack 16.
Does not.
Second attack is also a 16, so it probably
not.
also does not. Last action, I'm going to go ahead and enter Crane Stance to get that +1 AC, and then I'm going to end my turn.
Cool. That brings it to its turn. It is not happy that you are grappling it. So
No, I can imagine.
It's going to just try and bite you.
Mm.
I'm assuming a 26 hits.
Yes, it does.
Okay. So you're going to take 2d6 damage.
Wait, hold on. It was only grabbed. Never mind.
Yeah, and it succeeded at its DC 5 check. You're going to take 16 damage. Now, here's the interesting part, because it automatically grabs you when it bites you, but you have it grabbed.
Double grab.
Wrestling.
Double grab.
This is what I'm gonna say, just to keep going.
Yeah.
Both you and the eel need to make DC 5 checks to take any sort of action.
We're kind of like wrestling. We're wrestling.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. I like that. I like that.
It is then going to use its second set of jaws and try to attack you again. But a 17, I assume, does not hit.
No.
Well, actually, allows it to attack, right? Because it has to.
Oh, okay. So I rolled the 7, which is higher than the 5.
Okay, and
then I rolled lower, so it doesn't matter. It successfully goes to attack, and it tries to make a third action, and I rolled a 3, so it does not get to do its third action.
Nope.
We
might have a chance.
That brings us to Remy.
Can I have a free action to just toss my shield on the ground? To just drop my shield?
It's a free action, yeah.
Why?
I'm gonna drop my shield.
Oh, you need 2 hands?
So I can do it.
I love you.
When I was sure that I was gonna be the next one that it attacked, I was like, I should probably have my shield. But now that Krug's here, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. So yeah. So I'm gonna drop my shield, and then I'm just gonna like chop into this thing.
Okay.
Natural 20.
No way!
Oh my god!
2 rounds in a row.
Y'all aren't gonna need all these hero points.
Oh my god!
Not.
I mean, maybe later. I plan to go up on deck and kill the big frog man. So.
Oh yeah, we're jazzed after this.
Yeah, so jazzed. I'm gonna get out of this fight. I'm gonna be like, who wants to die next? Okay. Cool. That's a good amount of damage.
Oh yeah.
I love it. Okay, so that's +4. 26 damage. 26 slashing damage here for this chop.
And your sword goes completely through the eel. It completely slices through it, and its body just wiggles around as it slowly falls down deeper and deeper into the ocean. And Krug is holding onto its top half of its body that is grabbed onto him, and it lets go of its jaws, and just blood starts to come out into the water. Robin,
blood in the water.
You instantly smell this blood.
I'm charging. I want to chop this thing up. It wanted to eat me. Let's fucking see. I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat this entire gigantic eel. What am I fucking rolling?
I let go and swim away.
Sorry, I got so excited.
Robin, you know that if you can smell it, then other sharks can smell it as well.
Okay, so I start to charge. No, like I think there is like a moment of like animalistic like thrashing, and like Shark Robin starts to go for it, and then just kind of stops dead in its tracks, droops its shark head a little bit, and then looks back and gives like a shark shrug and starts to swim back towards the surface.
Okay.
Can I ride you?
Oh, absolutely. I'll swing by you so I can swoop you up.
Remy, are you not going to try and get your sword
Okay,
or shield?
I should probably pick up my shield. I'll grab my shield.
Well, here, I'll grab your shield.
I'll grab my shield.
Okay.
I'll go down. I'll grab my shield, and then I'll look at Krug and give Krug a thumbs up.
Good
I
job,
will,
everybody.
Resist the urge to throw up because that was gross. And then I'm going to grab my pants.
So, Krug, you go back up and you can see that right at the seam of your pants, it has started to rip.
I'm gonna take my pants. I'm gonna sling them over my shoulder. I'm gonna grab the chest. I'm gonna look at Remy. And
Remy,
he's-
who's like swimming up past you, like holding on to Robin's fin, like dorsal fin, just like waving.
Okay. I'm gonna just dejectedly start hauling the chest up by myself.
Arguably, here's the best part. I can be very helpful with the chest, but I don't want to do that.
Oh,
Sorry, that means you guys are gonna take the first hits.
when you get up top.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, so you all finally slowly, well, I mean, Robin and Remy make it up there pretty quickly. Moss and Krug, Moss before Krug, the last one to come up. And you, like, the frogs are waiting along the side because they see blood starting to come up to like the top of the water. And so they're like, crap. And then all of a sudden,
The blood
and then all of a sudden, like a shark pops out of the water, and Remy's holding on to the fin. Like they're like,
Yeah. Can we do like a whole routine a little bit? Like I kind of want to do like a little dolphin jump and go back under, and then come up on the other side of the boat.
Yeah, and
couple of
I'll be like
times.
surfing you.
Like different poses every time. There's one where I'm on my back and like swimming on my back, and Remy's just like running across me.
And then one of the times Robin is riding me, and I'm swimming.
I'm just imagining that like meme of surfing Pikachu.
you're all doing this as you wait for Krug to like show.
totally
Like
fine.
Moss gets to the top, and Moss is like, and now let's show you the shark show.
I know. This is my new act. I'm expanding into something called SeaWorld.
Ooh, let's try to be a little better.
Yeah, it's just SEE.
How's this? SeaWorld?
No,
But
it's okay.
good.
We're not gonna abuse anything because we have
Of course.
druids that shapeshift that can consent to everything.
Yeah.
And they get paid, and they're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, they get fair wages.
yeah, it's just taking a while. And like at one point, I just like lean into Robin and Moss, and I'm like, what is taking Krug so long? Oh my gosh.
And then Krug's head pops out of the water and he stares daggers at Remy. He didn't hear what you said, but still.
You emerge daggers first.
Yeah.
Krug's literally like got pants sloshed over his shoulder, like chest on his left side, and like here's the thing: his air ran out like 30 seconds before he hit.
He almost died. Oh man.
And they go, oh, let's do this! Come on, get on up! Let's get you back on the boat.
Yeah, I will let them help us get back on the boat. There's no
Do
I
they,
have no
are they
qualms.
prepared to bring a shark onto the boat? I'm just curious, mostly.
No, they think that you're a shark. They have no reason to believe you as anything else. You're gonna stay in the water.
Can I performance check to like make it seem like I'm actually like exhausted? Really
Yeah,
quick?
of course.
I'm gonna 19?
A 19. Yeah, you look. You're. I mean, first of all, you probably were exhausted.
Probably am exhausted.
Yeah.
In that case,
so it's not that hard to like push it further.
sure. In that case, as I'm trying to like get the chest back onto the boat, before anybody's in range to help me, I'm gonna just drop it back in the water.
And let it sink.
Yep.
They're like, "What are you doing? That's the chest. Grab it."
I just kneel down and I start panting, and I'm just like trying to catch my breath and wheezing.
Well, no. Hold on. You're in the water, right?
Well, I assumed I was like climbing up onto the ship with the chest in my other hand, and I was trying to like.
No. They're sending stuff down to bring you up. You each up.
Oh, well, never mind.
Yeah. So it's not
Or you
like
can
you're
do a
climbing up
similar
inside.
thing.
They're like they've got like hooks and they've got like
I
things to like
see.
lift you guys up out of the water.
I see. Bad plan. Abort all that stuff.
I want to know what you were doing.
Well, you can still you can just like grab whatever they're giving you and then drop it, unless
Yeah. That I'm giving you the
compromise
option to
the
do
plan,
other things. I just wanted to give you a better description of what was happening.
Are they coming into the water, or are they just throwing me a rope?
So like it's basically like when you drop a lifeboat off the side, they're coming down and helping you up into it. Mind you, the chest itself they're trying to grab with a hook from the top.
Yeah,
they're not they're not going to use the hook on you because it might hurt you.
Ouch.
Yeah. Now that I understand that, I'm not interested in pursuing that course of action anymore.
Okay.
Tell us later what you were gonna do.
Tell us during
That
the
was
break.
all I was gonna drop the chest. I don't want them to have it.
Oh,
I feel like I
Alright.
made that abundantly clear. I don't want them to have that chest.
but I
So
want it.
when you all get up on to the boat, the chest is there, and he's just looking at it, and he's like, this is one step closer. And he like goes and he unlatches it and opens it up, and
I'm staring right over his shoulder.
Yeah, I want to get a good eye on this.
there is a single object inside the chest, and it is an extremely ornate and designed, carved with monkeys and trees, and it is a telescope, like not like a space scale, like a periscope. Is that what it's called?
Periscope.
No, periscope is like when you're underwater, right?
I
Yeah.
think it's a telescope you're talking about.
It's
right?
just it's a telescoping lens, like
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There you go. There you go.
and he picks it up and he
Stethoscope.
goes. Stethoscope is the thing that you
I know.
use.
I'm sorry. I was derailing.
I can hear the trolling in your voice.
And he picks it up and he extends it out. It's a little bit of waterlogged because like the chest wasn't airtight or anything like that. And he puts it up to his eye and he looks around and he like does like a full circle almost. And he stops and he goes, "We're going that way," and points in a direction.
Okay.
But the four of you deserve a party. You all got this. You all accomplished this. Tonight, we party. Tonight, we have a dance. Moss, will you perform for us tonight?
Oh, absolutely. You didn't even have to ask. I was already preparing.
Spyglass is what it is. I guess.
Spyglass, yeah.
And the frogs, all the rest of them start cheering, and he's like, go get the mead, get the food, bring it up on deck, we're all going to celebrate." And the frog puts his hand on Remy and he goes, even though no, that was Robin who fought? Remy did. Yes, Remy. Sorry.
Yeah, it was Remy.
It puts his hand on Remy's shoulder and goes, "Even though you're trying to get at me, you did a good job today."
Oh yeah, anything for you, Captain. I've been whipped into shape, and I will never try to kill you again.
You know what? You can do whatever you want. We got one more mission ahead of us, and you're free to go and do whatever you want.
Okay, all we have to do is live, right?
Exactly.
I would like to sense this dude's motives with vis-a-vis the party mostly, and if this is like I don't plan to figure out what his plans are for us like after tonight, but I want to see if this party is something we can actually enjoy, or if this is going to be a front to take us down in some way.
Okay.
Also, has he made any indication that he's going to be taking off my necklace soon?
Yes, absolutely. That roll your sense motive.
Yeah. It's perception, right?
Yes.
Cool. So 22.
A 22. This is a moment of celebration. He is one step closer. This is the closest he has ever been to achieving this goal of what he's looking for.
Cool. So he, as far as I can tell, he's being legit, which is what I got from the way you RP'd it. So good job, Jake. I just have to be safe. He is a pirate.
And yeah, he immediately after he does that to Remy, walks over to you and goes, "Well, you did a good job, and I mistrusted you at first, but clearly you got your head on straight. You got this job done. You wouldn't be a bad leader for this group here. I don't know what your plans are after all of this, but maybe you might want to stick around with them. You clearly were able to kick some ass down there. I saw that blood. I have no idea what it was from, but all of you look pretty good."
Can I tell you something, Captain?
Of course.
It were a giant eel.
And Moss chimes in from the back.
It were a giant eel.
I stabbed it through the head with a lance.
Me too. I done bite out its innards from, well, the inside of it.
Yar, and I be chopping it in half. Oh, sorry about that, everyone. Sorry. I got caught up in the moment. Yeah.
This all sounds like an amazing pirate tale. Are you sure you all, you all have one more mission for me? But you're welcome to stay aboard my ship if you want.
You know what? Honestly, I kind of wouldn't mind being on your ship for a while.
I wouldn't hate it. Any chance? No. I'm probably gonna have to be going. I do have the zombies to take care of.
And I look off into the distance.
Well, either way, tonight is not about tomorrow. Tonight is about today. So go on. And as he says that, they're starting to bring up big, huge barrels that were on the third floor that has liquor in it. And they're just literally scooping cups of the barrel of liquid and just starts drinking it. And your buddy Bodok goes, "You might want to be careful about drinking that. I don't know if you're telling me to be able to handle that, but maybe take that and take a big old cup of water and mix them together, and that would probably be enough for you."
Oh, good. I appreciate it. You know what? I wasn't really planning on drinking it anyway, but I do want to celebrate. This is a moment. This is a moment for celebration.
No, we did good today, team.
I chopped a giant eel in
You did, and I done bit out its innards. I did.
And I'm already writing a song about it.
Well, let's hear it, everyone.
Well, yeah. Oh, I do have one question. Crew, what happened to your pants?
Oh yeah, I need somebody to look at that for me.
I could do a little soft stitch tonight.
I know. Oh, the pants. I thought you were looking.
No.
Well,
nope.
You want us to look at where the pants show?
Nope.
Okay. We won't then.
Just the pants.
Just on the pants, yeah. Just on the
okay.
pants.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take them, Krug. I can touch them up.
Thank you.
So you give your pants to Robin?
Yes.
I'm gonna draw a smiley face on him.
Are you going to drink and eat? Most of the food is honestly dried food. It's some jerky. It's a lot of bread. There is some oranges and kiwis in there. Got to get that vitamin C in there. The food is not a huge selection of food, but there is a lot of liquor and it is a flowing.
Is somebody gonna try to give me liquor?
Yeah, they're all offering it to you.
No, I don't take any. I'm gonna just head to. Well, if you told me the captain was offering me liquor, it was gonna be a different story. But random people offering me liquor, not a thing. So I'm gonna just go down and not partake in any of this nonsense, because we're hostages and stuff. Just as a reminder.
Yeah, I want to go down. I want to go down with Krug actually to the bottom deck. I mean, I want to party sensibly, and then I want to go down to below deck with Krug.
But you're not drinking, correct, Remy?
Correct, not drinking.
Okay, Remy's not drinking. Krug's being a party pooper. What Moss is singing, I assume.
Moss is singing and drinking.
Okay, are you going to do a mix of water and the grog, or are you gonna just drink the grog straight?
Well, I will first try the grog straight. Pretend that I was fine with it. Throw up over the side of the ship when no one is looking, and then I will start mixing it with water.
Cool. What about Robin?
I kind of similar to Krug. I will only drink if offered by the captain, and I will heavily water it down. But ideally out of view of the captain.
Moss and Robin and Remy, who are staying up there for at least a little bit, roll a perception check.
Aye, Captain.
Perception.
24.
Oh my god.
Another 20.
I just rolled another natural 20.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, everyone, remember when the joke was that I was the worst roller on
Yeah.
the
You
stream?
remember that?
Here's the
was
thing.
great.
We're using Google Hangouts. What if they have some like wonderful nerd working at Google listening to the stream being like, oh, I know which roles need to be good and actively monitoring. I love you, wonderful nerd.
17.
Okay, so the Remy, you very clearly see that the captain, once he has told everyone to celebrate, he goes up to the top section where where he does all of the main steering, and he's just admiring the spyglass, and he's just continuously like looking through it and looking out and looking through it, and just like he is focusing on getting to that location,
Sure.
while allowing the crew to kind of like celebrate and have a good time.
Could I that being the case, could I actually like get a very watered down drink from one of the crew, and then just kind of like make my way up there? And
Yeah, I mean-
I want to work on the pants, but I just need a space for it.
So the watering it down aspect of it is not like insulting. They are more than aware that your humanoid
Yeah.
bodies will not be able to handle the grog straight up. Like
Sure,
that's why Bodog like just like said, hey,
sure.
cut it.
No pride loss in that.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
I will do that. Honestly, then I will like if it's Bodok, I trust Bodok, and I will kind of take his advice on how much to water down for a man of my stature.
Yeah.
Um,
It is a 2/3 ratio, 2/3 water, 1/3 liquor.
Cool. Then I'll even go a little bit above that on the water side, and then I want to make my way up to the captain's perch.
Before,
yeah.
just really quick, before
Yeah.
Robin like goes up there,
Totally.
and before like right before I go down to where Krug is, I want to tap Robin
Yeah.
for a second.
Yes.
I'm going to go in. I'm going to go into the captain's quarters. So the most you can like keep the captain distracted, and like if he starts going towards his room, just like follow him to it and say like, okay, captain, you enjoy it inside of your captain's quarters.
Yeah. I
Like right beforehand, so I know to like get out of there.
Yeah. I might not say exactly that, babe. Is that cool? If I
No,
something to that
that's the
effect.
phrase though. You have to. That's the code. If you say like, because you could say like, oh no, the captain is going inside of the captain's quarters. Like anybody could say that.
Well, but you know my voice, right? Even if I'm using this one.
I don't know. I'm not like quite familiar with this voice at the
Tell you what,
moment.
babe, the other night when I was hiding in the food and so there was danger, I'd play a B flat, a wedding note.
Yes.
I'll just do that because I think that I can make that less just
what's the word? play
suspicious.
So you'll be playing a B flat.
If you hear a B flat, I won't play it otherwise.
Okay, cool.
Don't be suspicious.
I don't want to be suspicious. Be suspicious. B flat suspicious.
Okay. I'm gonna go down to talk to Krug. I want to kind of like spec over this new sword that I
Yeah,
found.
it's a cool sword, babe.
It's a cool sword,
You see my
babe.
cloak?
Yeah.
that like Robin's wearing now.
The cloak, your cloak,
Yeah.
and Master Magnificent's cloak,
Yeah.
and also
And Krug found some paper to put on his hands.
yeah, good for
I'm kidding.
Krug.
It looked very cool. Did you see that they like flew up to his wrists and like wrapped around him?
Oh yeah, did that come from his pants? Is that why his pants are all ripped up?
I haven't really gotten to that part of the repair investigation yet. If I have to guess, it was from when he tied the chest to the chain.
Hey, just between you and me for right now, I think Krug should just like walk around without pants on more often.
Do you think? Listen, babe.
he had great legs.
We should be aware. And look, I don't want to do this, but I need to tell you, we should be aware. I have the power right now to sabotage his pants.
Oh, if we could just like make them like really short shorts, so that
You think
like
he'd like some culottes?
so that like the legs are still showing, but like it is modest, you know.
Okay. I mean, I could take him up a little bit, a little hemming. I'll stitch up the bum for sure, though. That's gotta.
You like cut the bum out.
No, stitch it. Fix it. Fix
Oh,
the tear.
okay.
I assumed the tear was along like the butt seam, but
Yeah, the crotch.
Yeah.
It was the crotch.
yeah,
Yeah.
the crotch. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
You know.
All right. Well, I would say like fix the pants and like good friends do. We will tell Krug that he should stop wearing pants.
Okay. All right, great. Love you,
so
Ben.
upset I'm not a part of this conversation right
Okay.
now. I
Moss,
have so
Moss,
much to say.
we're talking about the pants. I flag Moss over.
I'm sorry, I've got to go downstairs. Bye. Yeah, and I go downstairs.
Cool.
And you go up to the captain.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
All right, so Robin, you go up to the captain, and he pays no mind to you. He's very fixated on what he's doing.
Captain, you mind if I just habitate your space for a little bit? I've got some work to do, and it's a little quieter over here.
No problem at all.
Great. I want to say I appreciate you giving us the opportunity to impress you, as I think we did today. It feels good. Can't lie.
Well, if we do this next mission correctly, you'll have plenty of opportunity to stay here if you want.
Oh, well, I will take it into consideration, of course. I gotta ask, the first mission that you sent them on, and I suppose that where I found you, was on land. And then we went underwater. We're going up into the skies next, Captain.
I don't believe so. I'm not really sure exactly where this next thing is, but this is going to lead us there.
Interesting. May I ask what it is you're looking for?
Something that's very valuable to me.
Well, I figured that as much, Captain. It wouldn't be worth all your time if it wasn't.
I understand. You don't feel like sharing. I can respect that. Well, I'll be quiet for the most part, just stitching up some pants and thinking about the zombies. Oh, zombies.
And he just continues to do what he was doing. He doesn't...
Cool. I'm gonna roll a crafting check. At some point, I think I need to drop the hint one more time, but I want to make an impression check to like, because clearly I'm hinting. But yeah, I want to wait a minute for that move. Cool. So crafting to repair, right? I rolled an 18 plus 7, so 25.
Yeah. What do you want to do to these pants?
So I think I want to. Okay, before I say what I'm going to do, is there a reason, Krug, that I would know what you would like me to do? Did we talk about that, or have we in the past?
Probably not, because like material possessions not super high on Krug's conversation list.
Cool. So I think what I want to do, I want to stitch it up like well. So I want to actually make them functional in the way they were before. Reinforce any seams that were already starting to tear, if I may. And then I do want to adjust the hem. I don't want to make them like booty shorts or anything. I think maybe just like some capris, just like cut them off at a nice point. Where if maybe they were like between lengths before, I want them to be shorter than that. At like, below the knee, maybe the peak of the calf.
Okay.
And I'm going to stitch a little lightning bolt at like the bottom left leg, not collar, but seam, I think.
Okay.
Cuff. Yeah, the inside of one of the cuffs. It's a little lightning bolt, little signature.
Okay.
Yeah. And of course, I will stitch his name into the back.
You're a wizard.
The inside back.
Oh my god.
Moss has to vanish for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. All right. So, Remy, you head down and you see Krug down in the bottom section.
Hey.
So Krug is meditating, holding the wraps that were around his arms. He has like taken them off and is holding them in his hands and like sitting on the ground and meditating.
Krug.
Yeah.
What do you think was going on with those other chests? And what do you think is going on with all of us? Because, I mean, like, if you ask me, and maybe I'm just like putting something together that like nobody else would have noticed, but it seems like all of the things in the chest were very specific to like us as people.
Right.
I mean, did you like see that? Okay, so I'm like breaking this wide open. I got a sword. Like
right.
There was and I just like, I didn't tell anyone, but I just had a dream about like meeting a god who like had a bunch of jaguars around. And there was like a jaguar symbol on this sword and on the chest. And like now I have this bastard sword that has that on it. And like I don't know. Some other like massive like mystical magical things seem to have been going on. There's the cloak, there's the other cloak, there's your hand papers.
Hand wraps. What, hand papers? Really? Listen, if you had some sort of experience, some sort of transcendent experience, I can relate to that, and I'd be suspicious and say that I think all of us would be able to relate to that. That's why I'm worried about whatever's in that chest for Frogface, because I spoke with a deity, with Aurori, with somebody that embodies all of the things that I believe in, and he gave me something that I feel is
The
going to
hand
help
paper.
me. Exactly, my hand papers, that I believe is going to help me do what Aurori feels is right, do things that Aurori agrees with, that Aurori wants to support in the world, and if that's something that this frog guy is also getting from some other deity that whose virtues align with, can't even imagine what it is that they're going to want.
Oh, so
Does
like
that make sense?
yeah, the chests, like there were things placed inside of them because this is a ship that sunk a long time ago. So it's not like somebody was like showing up all of the sudden knowing we would be the ones to go into the ship, and like they went back in time and like sunk it like all that time ago just so we would find it at this exact moment. So what you're thinking is that these chests have some sort of deity like godlike power instilled in them. And
No, I
oh
don't
no,
necessarily
none of
think
that.
that either. I mean,
Oh, okay.
I don't pretend that I know how it happened. I'm not trying to explain it. I'm just trying to say that if this, whatever it is that led to this current situation, is the result of something divine, then the fact that the frog guy is involved scares me a little bit. Who did you speak with in your dream?
Oh, oh gosh, she told me her name. It was oh, so she was like, oh shoot, I don't remember. But she had this like jaguar that was like just chilling, like, and then another one like around her shoulders, and she
Is
was
that
like,
Remy not remembering, or is that William not remembering?
oh, it's
I
both
feel
of
like
us,
it's a
but
solid both.
I could very easily look at like I have
Okay.
I have you up right now.
Okay, cool. Because I was to say, if you need me to say it, I can.
No, it's cool. I got it. I got it.
Okay.
But also, yeah, I just found the name. But also, yeah, so Remy's like, oh no, like, but no, she was just like very cool and like sort of in this jungly area, and there were some jaguars, and she had a machete, and um, and then she told me something that I can't remember either. I was doing most of the talking. I don't know why, but that's just sort of how it panned out.
Yeah, I feel like I know why. The thing I'm trying to get at is, do you know what they expect of you?
Oh,
Because I feel like I mean, deities don't just do random stuff.
no. In my experience, which is just now with this deity, I wouldn't expect them to think like it is very random. Like it seemed like very purposeful and like I was being chosen for something. And then she was like, Remy, you're going to like help me do like this thing. And I still don't remember. And I don't get all of the details. It's sort of like hazy. I sort of thought it was like just a dream the whole time. And then I woke up.
Yeah, that's fair.
But like honestly, I didn't take it super seriously until I got this sword.
The sword, yeah, that makes
Because that
sense.
seems like pretty definitive. Also, you're doing a thing right now, like where you're meditating and like and squeezing your little hand paper. Can you show me how to do that with my sword? I want to like I've never meditated or anything like that before. It's very difficult for me to shut my brain off.
Yeah, this is going to be challenging. I remember we had a master once that was trying to teach one of us, not me, thankfully, how to meditate, and they were something like you. I think I can maybe remember how got.
Oh
them to-
yes, it was a friend of yours, Krug.
Yeah, I mean, no, I
It's one
kind
of those. My friend was having.
I mean,
my friend was having a problem with his buttocks.
No, I mean,
it's
I
one of
hate-
those stories.
No,
Huh?
I definitely hated that guy like a lot. Like he just never shut up. Anyways, yeah, I'll show you how to meditate. I sit
Okay,
down.
cool. And Remy will sit down like right across from Krug with sword in their lap.
All right, step 1, don't cut yourself.
Okay, so I should not squeeze the blade like you
Don't
are
squeeze-
squeezing
no,
the hand paper.
No,
Okay.
no, you just hold it.
Okay. What's next?
That's it. You just sit there.
What do I think about?
Nothing. Just
That's impossible.
well,
No, hold on. What do I think about? Nothing. Okay,
No,
here
I
I'll
mean,
just
you
sit.
don't-
No, wait, Krug. Here I'll sit here and think about nothing. Here we go.
it's not actually thinking about nothing. Nobody can think about nothing. You're thinking
Oh.
about everything and then letting it go.
Think about
Don't hold on to
everything.
any one thought. Don't let any one thought guide your mind. You just have thoughts, let them go.
Okay. Have thoughts, let them go, repeat. So it's a bad idea if I think of the word nothing and just like really hyperfixate on it like that.
No,
You die.
hyperfixating is the opposite of your goal.
Okay, cool. All right. Okay, Krug. I'm going to do it. I'm going to speak to my sword. And I think, right, this will get me back in contact with the big jaguar lady.
Oh, no, this isn't magical at all. This is completely mundane. You're just sitting there not thinking.
Oh, what? Why?
Oh, you just try it and you'll see. I can't explain it. It's hard.
Okay.
Just
All
try
right.
it. Just try
Here
it
I
once.
go.
All right.
And Remy gives it an honest try.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moss, do me a favor. Roll me a performance check.
Oh.
Wait, was that a B flat? No.
Oh, no.
Actually, that could have been.
21.
21. You're performing very adequately up there. Everyone's, dancing and cheering into the night. The sun goes down and the moon comes up. Stars shine in the night. Robin, how long are you going to stay up by the captain?
I think as until probably Remy were to come back up, because I would assume because you were going to go into the captain's quarters, and then I assume you'd come back to the deck, so I would know I don't need to worry anymore. So until I see Remy emerge, or until the captain leaves his place. But I do also want to start my attunement process once I'm done crafting.
Okay, well, I think that this is a really good kind of neutral spot to take our first break.
Yeah.
And by first break, I mean our break.
Our break.
Yeah.
So why don't we do that? We'll be back in about 10 minutes. We'll be back right at 6 p.m. So we'll see you there shortly.
Bye.
Hello and welcome everyone to the second half of Court of Corvids. Where we left off is Remy and Krug were downstairs, and Remy was doing their darndest to meditate over this sword. And Robin was up top, hemming Krug's pants. Moss was singing to the masses. As Remy and Krug are sitting down there, a couple of frogs come down and see the two of you and just kind of nod, and they walk past you. Are you on the second floor or the third floor? Are you on the where the
Probably down by the beds, by the food and stuff.
Okay, so they walk right past you and they head over into the food section, where all those cases and stuff like that are at. And they pick up a barrel, the two of them, and put it on their shoulder and start walking past you all.
They're stealing. Get them.
And Krug and Remy, both of you roll a perception check.
Ooh, 24.
They're stealing. Get them.
20 total.
Krug, you see that they have picked up a barrel, and you can hear liquid sloshing back and forth. On the barrel itself, it's got a label on it that is written in a language that you cannot understand. Remy, you get the same piece of information, except for the piece of paper says pickles.
Ah,
I'm gonna go back to meditating.
yo, Krug. Psst. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Krug.
Yep. Remy, you gotta not
hold
thinking about Remy.
You got distracted too by that big pickle jar thing with the barrel of pickles. Who
I was
needs
just looking.
a barrel that big? Am I right? Of pickles?
Yeah. Why do you say pickles?
Because it says pickles on the. Are you kidding me?
What was it? What language was it written in?
Common? It's pickles. It says
No,
pickles.
I'm asking the GM what language it was written
Read
in.
it must have been common.
Because I've seen frog language, right? So I would know
it's
if
the
it's
frog language.
Yeah. Remy, that was a common. Are you okay? Do you need to lay down or something?
Do I need to lay down because I can read and you can't? Apparently, it says pickles. Like,
I mean,
you cleared your mind a little bit too much, my friend.
all right. This is ridiculous, Remy. I'm gonna go up there. I'm gonna ask them, hey, what does this say? And when they tell me that it does not say pickles and it probably says something like rum or grog or whatever it is that they drink up here, I'm gonna take you to the doctor. And I get up and I walk to try and catch up with the people who are carrying the barrel of pickles.
So you walk up and you're trying to catch, like, this conversation took a little bit of time.
Yeah, like an hour.
No. But like by the time you catch them, they're on the top deck and they're cracking the barrel open itself. And as it cracks open, the smell of pickles just smacks you in the nose. And they just start reaching in and grabbing pickles and biting into it.
I'm gonna go around to where the label is on the barrel and look at it.
It's in the frog language.
I'm gonna go down to where the rest of the barrels are, like the past Remy again. If he says something to me, I just keep walking, and I'm gonna try and find another label and pull it off of a barrel.
Okay.
I was gonna say one that says something different, but then I was like, nah, probably wouldn't be able to. I'm gonna take it to Remy and be like, read this.
Remy, it says bread.
Oh, it says bread.
I look at it, and it's not written in common still, I
Correct.
presume.
Did you? Okay, so was it pickles?
How are you doing that?
How am I doing it? I'm reading.
Yeah, it was pickles in the thing. It was pickles in it.
I swear I have seen you read before.
But this isn't common, Remy.
It is not common to read.
No,
I mean, like,
all right.
it's pretty common for people who want to like know words to read. Correct?
Listen, if you're not gonna trust me, let's go find a neutral third party. Who do you know can read?
I mean, my wife.
All right, let's go find your wife, and then I'm gonna.
I know 5 languages.
I mean, you're not your wife.
No, the stranger. Let's go find my stranger.
Your stranger, yeah. We're gonna go look for.
Okay, wait.
All
No,
right,
I told Robin.
Uh-huh.
See, I came down here with the intention of like getting a hold of you and like the two of us going up into the captain's quarters, just to like, I want to get like a piece of the skull. Just so that like, if he finds the rest of the pieces, he can't like complete the skull. Because it seems like it might be like a dangerous thing. So I just want a piece for now. We might take the whole thing when we go. Who knows?
Right. Sure.
Also, I said a thing earlier that was the truth, but I was really clever and snide about it. Like when the captain said like, "Oh, don't you want to stick around?" And I said, "Actually, I could be on your ship for a long time." It's because I'm going to kill him and take his ship.
Oh, hey, that's clever. That's
yeah.
I mean, I definitely want to kill him at the very least. Anyways, is the captain in the captain's quarters right now?
No, the captain is not. Robin is distracting the captain, who is up looking through the new the eye thing, and is looking off into the distance. If you ask me, I think that the eye thing might be magical, and is like leading us to the next thing that the big frog man wants to find.
All right, maybe I can't read, and maybe I just don't understand language as a whole, because I have no idea what you're talking about when you say the eye thing.
The eye thing, like the thing that came out of the chest.
Oh, all right. I'm with you. If you want, we can go into the captain's quarters, but just to make sure that I'm not crazy, can we go find Robin real quick?
No. The map in the captain's quarters.
Oh.
I know that is the frog language. If you really are telling me that I am reading the frog language, which I am not, because I cannot read. I can barely read Common, Kruger. There's no way I can read the frog language. But
all right, let's go.
If it's true, if you're right, this will be a good way to test it. So here we go.
Let's try and figure out which one of us needs to take a nap.
Yeah, we're gonna shimmy. We're shimmying over, and I'm gonna squeeze through the hole and get up into the captain's quarters.
Is there a lot of foot traffic around where the hole is? Really quick?
I mean, since you've been down here, they have only come down here once, and that was to get pickles.
All right, sweet.
Why do they want pickles? Like,
those are yummy. Are you kidding?
Bring me pickles.
Do we need to do stealth or something we need to do
how do you want to go up there?
We need athletics into that or something, right? Yeah.
Yes.
But you also do want to be sneaky.
I do want to be sneaky.
Stealth.
Yeah, I'll do athletics and then I'll do stealth. Is that cool? Or do you want to do athletics? Pretty good. That's gonna be 26.
26. Okay.
And then I'll roll my stealth. Ooh, less good. I'm gonna use a hero point.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I rolled the same thing.
So as of right now, you all still have 5 hero points left.
Yeah.
I'll use another hero point.
Start with one.
Here we go. Natural 20.
Oh my god.
Just keep spamming those points until you get a natural 20. That's ridiculous.
Well, it's either that or I had a 2 for my stealth.
Yeah.
So, 2 plus 6? 5.
So Krug, you're kind of looking around to like keep an eye out to see before Remy jumps up there, and you go to turn to tell Remy to go ahead and go up, and Remy's gone. And you just see Remy's goblin face like looking over, like, your turn.
Hey.
That was all right. And maybe it is me. Maybe I'm the one that needs to take a nap. I'm gonna climb up there. Do you want me to stealth to get up there? Or?
I want you to roll. It depends. Do you want to stealth?
Yeah. I do. I remember now. You literally just said it out loud, and then I forgot. Okay, so athletics first, 21. Stealth second, 18. Jesus.
Okay. I mean, you're not noisy. You get up there. It's not like you went. It's just
right.
Cool. Yeah. All right, so the two of you are in the captain's quarters.
Immediately going to the map. The big one that has the skeleton skull stuff information.
Remy, you walk over to the map and you see the words jaw, teeth, a skull, eye socket, like the parts that you had previously written down and had the frogs read off to you. It reads plain as day to you.
Okay, what does it say? And just remembering it from last time.
Like I would.
Yeah, that's fair. All right.
It says the jaw. I can read everything. I can read the whole map.
And I take a look at it and make sure that it's not written in common somehow.
Nope, it is not written in common. It is written in the
Krug, you know what this means.
I have no idea what this means.
They're slowly turning me into a frog. They're doing it.
Actually,
there's something they are doing. They are turning me into a frog. My best friend, you need to help me.
I don't have a better explanation than that, and that makes me very upset.
Remy, roll me a perception check.
Okay. 19.
The other things that you never really understood or saw the first few times, you thought it was more patterns than it was an actual written language, but all around the edge of the map, it looked like it was just like a nice intricate pattern all the way around, but instead it was actually words. And it says Pharasmas skull.
Pharasma.
Yeah.
I know that one.
Why
do I know that?
Krug, do you know what Pharasma's skull is?
Can I make a religion check?
Of course, both of you can if you'd like.
Can I do something else? What about underworld lore?
Wait.
Probably not.
No, that's okay.
Was Pharasma involved in the playtest storyline? Is that what I'm remembering? Or in Starfinder?
No, but you did get a letter from a Pharasma worshiper.
Okay.
Oh.
That was the one that you found in Jim Jones's town. That you all made that Moss made a copy of. It was
right.
I got on my religion check a natural 20, which brings my total to 20.
Pharasma is a deity who is a neutral deity who is the goddess of birth, death, fate, prophecy, and time. She is all about making sure that those people who pass away properly and do not come back over. She has a hatred for undead.
This is Pharasma's skull. If I bet if we put all of the pieces of the skull together, it will do something to help us take care of the zombos, and that's why Arturo put us on this path in the first place, because we need to get Pharasma's skull.
Is this something that like for sure exists? Like this is like actually Pharasma's skull? Like I don't.
No. Pharasma is a deity. This would not be her actual skull. It's probably more like a hyperbole. Like it's probably, you know what I mean? Like
so, it's like an enchanted thing.
It's of Pharasma,
skull of Pharasma,
not Pharasma's.
Maybe Pharasma
skull.
Enchanted a skull.
Sure.
Or something.
Pharasma acknowledged a skull.
So Pharasma's symbols are a fetus, an hourglass, a skull, and a crow.
Okay. And is it actually bone, the skull that's on the desk in this room?
As far as you all can tell.
Fair enough.
Okay. I'm going to take a piece right now.
Which piece?
I don't know. There was like the pieces that weren't directly connected, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I just want to grab one, like a piece that is not connected.
Okay.
And just put it in my pocket.
Okay.
And just so you know, I'm a smuggler, so I could do some rolls if you wanted me to.
No. It's easy for you to do this.
Great. I want to do that, and then I really want to. I want to look at the other map that we were looking at before that showed us the location of like where we just got that chest. I want to see if there's any new information on that I can find.
Okay, sure.
In fact, actually, can I perception check this room now that I know this language?
Can we now that we kind of know, like, oh, that wasn't a decoration, like maybe I could help or assist with the perception check to see if there's more writing around the room.
Yeah, so Remy, let's do the first map first, because that's what you had mentioned first.
Sure.
And then we'll do a perception check past that. So you pull up the other map and you unravel it. And again, this actually map originally didn't have any writing when you looked at it, other than north, south, east, and west. It just had an X in the center of the island. And there are no words whatsoever.
Okay. I forgot this one had no words on it. All right. I roll it back up and I put it away. And now I want to percept the room.
Both of you roll it.
Hey, nice.
That's so good. 25.
I got a 9.
So, Remy, with your 24, you're looking
25.
25. Thank you.
Oh, well, in that case,
The captain dies.
You're looking around, but more specifically, you're looking for any sort of possible writing, right?
Yeah.
You are going around, and you would realize that you have seen the captain's hammock in the corner every single time you're there, but you never really looked in the captain's hammock. And you open the hammock, and there's a pillow and a blanket and a book.
Oh, is it a diary? A little diary?
It is not. It is actually, because you can read this, The Legend of the Monkey Paw.
Oh no.
No.
I read the title out loud to Krug. The Legend of the Monkey Paw. Does that mean anything to you?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh
No,
god.
nothing. Not a single thing to me.
Probably some like fiction novel.
Is it? I mean, what does it say? Anything else?
Oh, here, let me open it up. I'll look.
Klaatu, Verata, Nikto.
You open it up, and it is a series of handwritten stories from different people. And the only reason you believe that they're different people is because they are one, they're just pages that are shoved in here. And they are all written, have different handwriting, different paper styles in different languages. Primarily common, most of them written in. So Krug, you're able to read these as well. The book itself looks to have been made to store all of this. And you're going through, and you just quickly glancing over this, they look like tales of people who had once owned the monkey paw, and the stories of what positive and negative things happened to them for owning the monkey paw.
Do any of the stories? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, well, no, go ahead. You should ask your question because I'm going to just be talking in character.
Do any of the stories say where the monkey paw was found or how the monkey paw was acquired?
All of them have a different. I mean, how much time are you spending to read through this? Because there's a lot of stories.
I want to go directly to like the last passage and see if it's like, if it's. Why have I forgotten the captain's name?
Bogart.
Bogart.
The only context in which you think about him is murder.
Yeah, but Bogart. I want to see if Bogart has like started writing in the back of it, like the final passage or whatever. See if like he is documenting his journey to to what I assume like we are looking for the monkey's paw. Like that's.
You go to the last section of the book, and you read quickly over the last paragraph, and the only sort of what could be conceived as useful information about it is it says, "And as I made my third and final wish, the paw closed upon itself and disappeared from my hand, never to be seen again."
I want to do a quick pass, just looking for like the words like
Ocean,
map, eyeglass. What is that called? Spyglass.
Spyglass.
Map and spyglass, like anything like that.
Roll me a perception. See how well
Right.
you can do
Yeah,
that.
how quick I can do this. How quick and how well. Pretty good. 20 total.
20
And
total?
if Remy's reading, I'm closer to the door, like listening for people approaching.
Okay.
I tell Krug, listen for a B flat.
I don't know what that is, but all right, I guess.
Remy, as you're searching through this, there's a couple times that a spyglass is mentioned, and you see that this is a magical item that was very specifically created to find the monkey paw. There is only one in existence, and the monkey paw seems to disappear once the third wish has been made. And every single iteration of the spyglass, the person has gone to great lengths to try and hide the spyglass.
Okay. I think we are pushing our luck if we are staying in here any longer. I think we should go.
All right, let's go.
I have the
You
piece.
took a piece of the thing, right?
Yeah, I grabbed the piece.
Why don't you just? Can you just take another? Just for me. Just take a
for
second.
you? Couldn't I
just-
just show you the one in my pocket?
No, I mean just so that we
just
have
in case.
two.
Yeah, I'll take a second one.
Yeah. No, we have
Okay.
two.
I have two pieces. Okay, let's go. I know we didn't hear the B flat, but like if we go back to the top of the deck, then Robin will know I'm no longer in here. So it should be good.
All right.
By the way, I love the image of this of you, Krug, and Remy scrounging through the captain's office while Krug is in his chonies.
Guys, put on our pants.
Oh, I've been meaning to tell you, Krug, by the way, your legs, phenomenal.
I work on them a lot. I wake up every morning, do a run. You know, I appreciate it.
So the two of you hop down successfully. I assume you're going to the top deck.
Yep.
You see Moss performing very beautifully, and you see Robin being done with the stitches in which she was doing, but still kind of like fiddling there to look busy to just be by the captain. Remy, Moss, you all see Remy and Krug come back from down below. Moss, you don't really know what's been going on because you've been just performing this entire time.
Yeah.
But this is the first time in a while that you've seen Krug and Remy. Yeah, go about what you all want to do.
Have I had time to refocus, Jake?
If you would like to, yeah, absolutely.
I would like to refocus, and if I can, well, I guess I can. It only takes like 6 seconds to heal myself up a little bit. I want to like patch up some of my wounds that I carried over from being a shark.
Sure. Do you want to cast to heal, or do you want to?
I can.
Or do you want to do medicine?
You know what? I have the spell slot. I think we're probably going to be okay tonight. Yeah, I'll do the spell. Just so I can like focus on really getting the crafting good.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do the 2 action. I only have it at first level right now, so that's gonna be 1d8 plus 4. Cool, a little boost.
Why is it 1d8 plus 4?
Or is it plus 8?
It's plus 8, yeah.
Okay, then cool. Yeah, it is even better. That is 12. Okay. So yeah, just want to do that. And then yeah, I just have refocused. Which usually means I was probably playing my Sham. I think I was playing in C major. So if I go to a B flat, it sounds out of key, and they would pick it up.
That's fair.
Yeah, the B flat is very much not in the key of C major. So
yeah, you have done all of those things. You see Remy and Krug come up.
Cool. All right, I'm just gonna stand up and just say, "Captain," and then I'm gonna walk off and go up to them.
I hate to be a pestering guy, but do you happen to have my pants done? Like, can I?
Yeah. I do. Yeah. Here, I had to make some adjustments here and there for it to really come through, but I think you'll like the fit. Honestly, it might be even more comfortable.
I'm gonna put on my pants and like kick at the air and make sure I can still like move my body.
Krug, these fit freaking amazing. Like the fit itself, like they were always just a little bit baggy. You'd worked out and you've really toned up over the years, and you've just never really done anything to get it fixed. You really just like tighten the rope, really, but like Robin like made it fit. You know what I mean? Like it's got room to move. Like you have no restrictions. But there is your name stitched into it. There is a little tiny lightning bolt at the cuff, and the other things. I believe it's a little shorter on you as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're like more like capris.
I'm gonna look at Robin and say, Robin, in all my years being trained to avoid the temptations of material desire, I have never had a challenge as difficult as these pants. And I give Robin a big hug and I squeeze her just shy of tight enough that she doesn't have to take 3 damage.
That means a lot, Krug. I appreciate it. I did my best.
Talking about these pants being a challenge. I mean, like, and then Remy points down at your booty, like, oh, me too.
Yeah,
Kirk looks around
I did.
to make sure none of the frog people are watching. Then
Moss,
winks
you're
at Remy.
seeing all of this. If you'd like to join them, feel free to.
I was waiting. I'm gonna take a breather and shuffle on over. I'm a little.
One of the frogs comes up and starts playing a hurdy-gurdy.
Oh, I hate that. Robin goes downstairs. Fuck that. Sorry, I did it again. I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. Okay. No, I'll stay.
It was all for naught.
Where have you guys been?
Just downstairs.
Around doing things.
All right, and I'm gonna pull out the pickle label. No, I didn't take that one. The bread label. I'm gonna pull the bread label out of my pocket. I'm gonna show it to Robin. Say, Robin, what does this say?
I don't know.
Moss, what does this say?
Oh, I have no idea.
That's the frog language, right?
Remy, what does this say?
Oh, thank God. Okay, everyone, the label says bread. And the fact that you don't know that and that I do is a little bit of bad news, but a lot of good news.
How do you know?
Here's the
bread?
thing. Okay, they are turning the good news first. You are all not being turned into frogs. The bad news. I'm probably being turned into a frog.
Can they?
Probably is a strong word, but all right.
What, Moss?
Sorry.
Can they even do that?
Well, they must be because
The
like
captain does have magic and like magical tools.
maybe it was part of that the thingy that I drank when I to get the breathing.
Oh my God.
They spiked mine with like
But
frog
why would they
juice.
do yours?
Well, we all
Why would they
drink it,
want
maybe-
you to be a frog anyways?
Because I was the subordinate. I was the one who was like trying to start a mutiny. It is like the
Mm.
captain getting back at me. All of these frog people were probably just
No.
like other people who are getting turned into frogs.
Hey,
Robin like looks left and right. Is anybody listening to us, Jake?
Roll a perception.
Yes, please. That is 20 total. No, sorry, 22 total.
Nah, they're having too much fun.
Cool.
babe, that is remarkably sensical. Okay, have you shown any other symptoms?
I'm gonna like check them out for like I don't know, like a stretchy neck or like fingers getting closer together.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but ever since like I don't know if this is a thing with frogs, but like ever since like Krug and I discovered I'm probably turning into a frog, I've been feeling this like lump in my throat, you know? That could probably it's not related to anything else. It's just like I think I'm getting one of their little the thingies where they croak.
Do you have a sudden urge to eat insects?
Well, I've always had that urge. It's
Oh.
not sudden.
I do make a tasty insect.
They're good for protein. It's a green protein.
It's true. You get them right, and you roast them right. They're crunchy. You can coat them in all sorts of things. Honestly.
Touché.
Yeah. This is troubling, babe. Can you do me a favor? Just try something for me.
Whoa.
Cover your eyes, nose, ears, and mouth, and then just try to fill up your neck with air. When I was a frog, it was a similar process. Just like cover all your other.
Wait.
Cover all your head openings.
Wait, can frogs breathe underwater?
Oh, yeah. Most of them.
Can
at least.
frogs breathe underwater?
They're
I know they're amphibious.
amphibious. Yeah.
But like, oh, okay. I'll do that.
I mean,
Hold
perhaps
on.
not all of them, but yeah.
Here we go.
And I'll cover their ears. since their hands are
Remy
open.
covers everything and tries to breathe in through their neck. Remy, who is like a midnight blue color, might I remind you,
Mhm.
starts becoming a deepened bluer color.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're
All right.
unable to breathe.
Yeah, that's not happening. The other point of information that Krug and I need to tell you right now. Okay, two things.
Okay.
We're looking for Pharasmas.
Pharasma.
Yeah, no, Pharasma's skull is the skull in the captain's quarters.
Okay.
And the second thing is the monkey's paw.
What? What?
Krug and I, that didn't mean anything to either of us. Does that mean anything to you?
Can I roll, Jake?
Magical monkey.
Yeah. Roll. This would be an
Wait.
occult roll.
Wait, Krug, did either of us roll to see
Nope.
if we knew what
Nope. We just decided we didn't know.
We just decided we didn't know.
Could I roll religion, Jake, for this?
It's not really a religious object.
Well, but Pharasma too, which I also want to know about.
also-
Well, Pharasma can be a separate roll.
Yeah, and I also told you everything I knew about Pharasma.
I also want to roll.
Okay.
Sure.
So I'm gonna.
So
I'm
it's
gonna
gonna
roll,
be you can roll whatever you would want. But I'm going to tell you a religious roll for the monkey's paw is going to be significantly more difficult to get anything that's viable.
Yeah, for sure. I want to roll occultism for that one. I want to roll religion on what I know about Skull of Pharasma, and then occultism for the monkey's paw.
Okay.
Oh my god, I rolled a 19 and then I rolled an 18. So 23 religion, 20 occultism.
Okay. What about you, Moss?
16 occultism.
Okay. So the monkey's paw is rumored to be a magical item that is basically a monkey's hand held on by a rope, and it is a necklace that someone can wear. And the person that wears the necklace gets 3 wishes. And as soon as the third wish happens, and each wish that happens, the paw lowers a finger, right? And as soon as the third wish happens, it turns into a fist and then disappears.
Turns into a fist and punches you in the face.
and then the middle finger comes back up.
and then
yeah, and so the fist disappears and reappears somewhere else in the world. And the person that uses it can never use it again. But that being said, there have been many a rumor that whenever a wish is asked for, it doesn't always go the way it should.
Mm-hmm. So basically exactly what I was worried about, exactly what I expected from a monkey's paw. Good news! And hey, and this guy wants one, and he'll make good decisions. Okay, cool. What about for Pharasma Skull 22?
Pharasma Skull specifically, you've never heard of an object specifically called Pharasma's Skull, but you know that skulls are one of her symbols.
Yeah.
And she has an extreme hatred for undead. So this very much sounds like something that would align with what Arturo was telling you. But it seems like whatever it was has been shattered and scattered across the land.
Shattered and scattered.
Damn. All right. All right. Well, I'll share everything that I obtained from that. Get us all on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we're gonna need that skull, if I'm to understand.
Yeah, I think we need the skull, and we need to make sure that Captain Bogart does not get the monkey's paw.
Honestly, if we can keep that hidden, I don't know that that's something anyone should have. That's like too much power. And if it goes wrong, I mean, it can go wrong.
I mean, we should acquire both. We should get the skull. We should get the rest of the pieces of the skull. So, I mean, I think we're going to have to go with my plan where we, like, kill the captain, take the ship, and then we go island to island and finish the skull ourselves. But as of right now...
How do we...
What's up?
How do we know that the crew will listen to us if we do that?
Oh,
We're gonna have to start to organize them.
Yes,
you start small. We gotta make a list. I've been talking to people now and then. Make a list of who you think is gonna be an easy yes, who's kind of on the fence, and once we get half the ship, then it's a little bit easier of a conversation.
I mean,
Can
like,
we just destroy the spyglass? Is that an option?
well, we need to get the monkey's paw so that we can make sure it is somewhere where no one is going to find it. What if it is like just out in the open on an island somewhere, and it is like only a matter of time before like like someone rolls up on the beach and is like, oh, look, a monkey's paw.
Oh, I wish I was a monkey. And then what do you know? Everyone's a monkey. Then I'm not special.
Are you a monkey?
I could be. I can be a monkey.
Oh yes, you could be a
I
monkey.
can turn into a monkey, but if everyone was a monkey, it'd be different.
Yeah, I had to think about that one for a second too. I guess that makes sense. Okay, we got to find the monkey's paw. We got to find the rest of the pieces of the skull so that we hopefully have a tool to help us fight in just obscene quantity of undead. And
we have to organize this shit.
and we have to organize the ships
Oh,
so that we
God.
can kill the captain, so that he doesn't stop us from doing all those things.
I think it's
Nobody's
just going to
listening to
be.
us, right?
No,
you know,
I checked.
I think it's going to be like the matter of figuring out what the crew wants, and then like offering that to them, because like this is a big ship. We won't be able to like sail ourselves, especially since like none of us know anything about boats.
No, I've picked up a couple things, but no.
Yeah, like your dad had a boat.
My dad had a boat,
but
and
we
for
never.
that reason, I know nothing about boats.
But we were like, we're never going to be like
No.
that. So.
No, I mean, there's so much land. Why spend time on the sea? I kind of get it now,
Yeah,
but that's not where I was coming from for 24 years of my
that
life.
storm was freaky though.
That
Like,
was cool, wasn't it?
if we didn't have a crew, we'd like if we took out the captain, had no crew, and we were trying to like do this whole boat thing ourselves, we would die.
Yeah, most likely. Yeah.
I would prefer that. I'm getting quite wary of all of this back and forth, though. Like, I really just want some sort of action. This is nice, though. I mean, perhaps the crew is starting to trust me. Perhaps I could be the one who wins over.
I agree. I think you're definitely the ideal choice for being kind of the face of that operation, for sure.
You can call me the Pied Piper.
Oh, could we?
Okay, Pied.
All right, Pied, Miss Piper.
Oh, I like Miss Piper much better than Pied.
Oh, okay.
I think we all have to remember that we fought the captain like 3 times now, and I don't think we've ever once even inconvenienced.
Hey, Krug.
Yeah.
Yeah, but last time I didn't have this sick. Oh shoot! I've left it downstairs. Okay, I'm gonna go get my sword. Pretend. Well, hold the conversation. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. Okay. I run.
I literally sit there in silence until Remy gets back.
I come back with my sword, but I didn't have. Sorry, I ran very fast.
Right.
No, I'm good. But I didn't have the last time. Shoot, say your thing again.
I don't remember what I said, Remy. I'm really sorry.
We fought the captain we fought him like 3 times.
Well, cool. I have a sword now. I mean, no, I knew cool. Bastard
True.
sword. I have this cool new sword.
Well, and also to be fair, we didn't have 50% or more of the rest of the crew on our side. You know what a mutiny is, Krug? I look left and right again.
I have heard the term. Yes. Yeah, I have.
I want to remind you all, Robin did drink the grog.
Yeah, so I think that's the angle. We're not going to take him on our own. It has to be an organized effort.
All right.
Did it seem in the
Try it
quarters-
again.
Yeah, in some time. I mean, does this mean the captain at this time knows where the entirety of the pieces of the skull are?
The map seems like it has all of the pieces that are left over like marked on the map.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with the map, in theory, if you can read it, we shouldn't need the captain to work towards that end. So that's good news. Currently, unless we can get the spyglass, we do need the captain to get to the monkey's paw.
Well, also,
Do we know where he keeps the spyglass?
Oh, it's on him, right? He's been like looking at it, Jake.
He has not let go of it since his touch day.
there's
I tell you, he loves that thing.
there's also no telling how long I will be able to like read. I mean, like, maybe they need to be injecting me regularly to like keep me like
Maybe.
turning into a frog.
What are you being injected with now?
I don't know, like some sort of a frog juice. Like that is the reason that I can speak and read the language of the frogs.
Can I roll a check? Sorry, Molly.
But when are they injecting you? Is this like a abduction sort of situation?
I mean, probably while I'm asleep, if we are being honest. I was like, I kind of let my guard down.
You're very accessible. Like, I mean, like we're not like in the cage. We're just like, laying out now.
Can I roll a check, Jake? Probably a medicine check, I'm guessing, to see if Remy is like infected with some kind of thing that is turning them into a frog.
Sure.
I would like to take a -1 to this because I've been role playing a little bit less at peak capacity. Okay, cool. That's an 18 plus medicine 29.
There's nothing going on.
Okay. I put a hand on Remy's shoulder.
Babe, does it in any way help you or make you feel good to think you're being turned into a frog?
I do not want to become a frog.
Good, you're not being turned into a frog.
Oh.
I don't know why you can read the language. Maybe it has something to do with does that sword? There's a lot of magic down there.
No, maybe no. So
I don't know. This thing
has something. I'm like waving the sword around. It has something to do with this sword. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Wait. Try putting the sword down and see if you can still read it.
Well, I didn't have the sword when I read before.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, you did. We were meditating, and you had the sword in your lap. Remember?
Yeah, but then I went up to the captain's quarters, and I didn't have the sword with me then.
Well, not only that, when they were reading the bread thing for you all, it was still also not a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, well, forget I said that.
Yeah. So I don't know what's up with that, honestly. I did tell all of you that I talked to a gods, right?
No.
During the storm. I didn't come up.
Did I forget to mention that Robin
Should we go
turned into a
downstairs?
raindrop?
Yeah, no, we should go downstairs.
Let's
go
talk about
downstairs.
this.
Yeah,
Let's go
yeah.
downstairs. Yeah, we're gonna go. Remy turns to the crew. We're just going to go downstairs.
We're gonna talk
we're
about
just
the
gonna-
underwater thing.
I need to take a break from my vocal cords. I'll come back to entertain you soon.
We all as a group shuffle down the
Like
stairs.
mystery gang our way down the stairs.
We're literally backing up
Yeah.
And honestly, it looks hella suspicious.
Yeah. Don't be suspicious.
Moss, as you're saying this and you go down, you just hear a sigh, just a long, deep ugh.
Wait,
Just
they're
Moss.
tired of her?
Just Moss.
No, I know, but I the viewer heard it and I'm sad.
I think you're missing the context.
I understand now. I get it.
There you go.
That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying.
Okay, so now we are downstairs and no one is around.
Perception check.
Roll it.
I'm gonna
25.
also do one of
You
them.
know what? Hero point.
Wow.
13.
Okay.
You have to use the 13 now. You realize?
I know.
Alright, cool.
You look around and you do not perceive to see anyone.
I got a 21, just so we know.
You also perceive no one to be here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I last night I had a dream about the god from the Magnificent, the one from the Jaguar sculpture thingy that you were talking about.
Oh, really? How was that?
Pretty great. I don't know. There was some jaguars just chilling. I walked through the jungle. They took me off of the boat for a moment. I asked if any of them had been on a boat, and they did not tell me. So, something to ask again later.
Yeah.
Did I mention that I think I signed a deal with the devil?
Remy jumps through the wall and off the boat.
Moss, when you say I think I made a deal with the devil, you hear another sigh.
I don't think so, Moss.
You
I
might
think
want to
I
elaborate on
I
that
think I
one
would have
a
remembered that. Yeah.
little bit.
You know what? Yeah, you know what, Moss? Maybe.
Can we start with that one?
Yeah. Can we
I'm caught between my voices.
Yeah.
There we are.
It's just, he was very charming and I was going to die. And he was like, sign this thing. And I said, well, I don't want to die. And he said, if you don't want to die, then you should sign this thing. And I was like, you're very persuasive. And
what did the thing say?
Just, that I have to do stuff for him and be his servant and things like that.
Yeah, say what kind of stuff?
Yeah, what is this stuff?
I don't know. I usually
Did you not read it?
Usually I have Herring read my contracts and Herring wasn't there. So I'm sure I can seek legal counsel in the future if that's something that if I need to renegotiate my contracts. But we're good buddies now.
You and the devil?
Oh, yeah, totally.
The devil,
What is this devil's name?
Moss, you hear the words going, what's a herring? Sounds good.
Oh,
Think I can eat it?
No, please don't eat Herring. Herring is my humble companion who takes care of everything.
Oh, red flags.
Are you always eavesdropping on me?
Just so I'm clear, when Moss is talking to the demon, we can't hear Moss, correct?
You can hear Moss.
Oh,
and
okay.
you can't hear me.
Okay,
And
cool.
Moss
That's what I
Moss is
figured.
not talking to a demon. So
Yes.
That's a hard red flag for me, dog.
yeah, you all see Moss do this, and you hear Moss. You hear fine.
Okay, so the thing is talking to you right now.
Oh yeah, like I said, we're buddies.
Well, I wish I was buddies with my god. Wait, hold on. God, ask me if you can eat herring.
Nothing replies.
Okay.
I don't
no.
think you get to do that. That's not. Oh man. Oh
They
man.
probably in control. Krug, have you met a god recently, perchance?
Yeah, I did.
Moss. Shut up. Shut up, Moss. Tell him to shut up.
Everyone, shut up.
What?
As Moss says that, someone starts walking down the stairs.
Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I kicked his ass, and that was basically the end of it.
Yeah, there was jelly in my boot.
My
Yeah.
vocal cords really needed this rest. Oh, why am I speaking?
A fourth suspicious thing.
The person walks down and sees all of you. Are you on the second or bottom floor?
Bottom floor.
Beds.
Bottom floor.
Where the beds
Okay.
are.
So he walks past you and
Hi there.
rummaging through some stuff, opens up a crate and pulls a couple loaves of bread, closes it, and looks over at y'all and just like tips the bread up like and keeps walking. And Moss, you hear, hold on, wait for it. All right, go ahead.
All right, it's fine to resume. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, my friend.
That seems.
Oh, I thought you were just telling it to shut up. Was that?
Oh no. He's helping. He's very helpful.
Okay.
The devil is helping?
Well, like I said, we have like a thing going on, you know?
This is like when
You
we left the
respect
peaceful
me, I
cities.
respect him. He's just,
Yeah. My world is just like being turned upside down right now because like the peaceful cities I thought were good, but then it turns out they were bad and they were like run by a big like skeleton. And now we are out here and you've made a deal with a devil or the devil. And like
Yeah.
suddenly that is very helpful and nice and kind and you are buddies.
I'm sorry, are you actually the devil, or is it disrespectful if I call you that?
Who do you think you're talking to right now?
Okay. I guess I'm not.
Wait, hold on. Do you think I'm Asmodeus?
No, I don't know.
No, I am not Asmodeus. No, I am not Asmodeus.
Well, then who are you?
Do me a favor. Just go ahead and take the cloak off.
But I like it.
Oh, you can put me back on. I mean, it back on?
Wait. What? And Moss takes the cloak and like stares at it and like starts like moving it around looking for like a face or a mouth.
And as you're like holding it up, it like crinkles a little bit to have like an eyes and a mouth, and it just
a
looks
sorting
like
hat kind of.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, and it has like a and it goes, "Hey there, doll."
Do we see that?
God.
You do not hear anything. You just see it kind of moving. All of you roll a perception check.
Yeah,
Oh my-
I love that.
Oh my god. Hey there, doll. 22.
26.
Natural 20.
You all see it move around,
my
but you do
God.
not hear it.
Oh, God. So
Honestly, Mouse, that is probably the most disgusting thing I've ever
That's
seen.
horrifying. I hate that.
This is so cool. Your
Can-
clothing
That one,
has a
I like
face.
that one. That one's cool. Tell the other two to go fuck themselves.
I'm not repeating that to my friends, but you if you're going
What did you say about us?
Can it
I'm
hear us? And I'm
not-
going to try to stick my finger in its mouth.
Well, no, I mean, it does it for like a second and then lets go. So you
Oh,
would
I
all-
see.
like,
Okay.
it doesn't actually have a mouth. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. So what is the benefit of wearing you if you're just going to back talk to me?
Well, first of all, I'm on your back, which means I got your back.
Ugh.
it
Get it?
see?
Because I'm on your back and I got it.
Yes, it's good Lord.
Moss, you seem vexed.
I'd pay money to hear the other side of this conversation right now.
Well, I've just discovered that this beautiful new cloak of mine is actually possessed by the spirit of some sort of lewd man. And
First of all, I'm not a man. Second of all, I'm not lewd. I'm a fiend. All right? Get used to it. I'm here to watch your back. I was told to come here and help you out. So guess what? I'm here to help you out. Not by my choice, but I'm doing it. So good.
Well, you sound a lot like the men who've heckled me in every tavern. So I'm sorry. I would call them fiends as well.
I wish they were fiends. They're just pigs.
Oh, well, that's an insult to pigs, my friend.
But pigs taste so good.
No.
No what?
No eating pigs. Anyhow.
Do you think I can eat with this thing?
I don't know what you have or have not eaten or what your capabilities are or not. Did Asmodeus send you?
Yes. I'm here to watch your back. I told you that. Like, I don't understand how you don't understand that.
Wait, so like all the time? Like if I'm sleeping or like in a state of undress, you're just going to be there watching me?
Well, if I'm on you, you're technically not in a state of undress. So, I mean, there is that. Second of all, my ability to see or sense or do anything at all relies on me being able to physically see it. So, if you're so worried about me looking at your naughty bits, just put me in a, like, I don't know, a bag or something temporarily, but it also affects you because then I can't save you.
And this whole sentence was just silence for the rest of us.
Yeah. If I take you off of me, do you like deactivate?
No.
Can you fly?
No.
So I have to okay. What other benefits do you have other than being a loudmouth?
I'm hilarious.
No. We might have to work on that.
What, me being hilarious? We could be I heard that you love doing shows. We could totally do a show together.
I'll pass on that.
No. Think about this. All right. So you put me out in the audience, or like before the show happens, you leave me out where everyone's hanging out, and then I listen to all of them. And then before the show starts, you pick me up, and then I tell you all their little secrets, and then you can pretend like you know their secrets.
Oh.
Ooh, we could make so much money.
Actually, I love that idea.
See?
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my God, Mosh. What did he say? What did he tell you to do?
Well, a more sophisticated version of racket I used to run with my goblins.
Remy's gonna try talking to their sword.
Yeah, I kind of want to talk to my cloak because I know that I also have. I'm thinking this might be a gift from a god or something.
You all talk to your prospective items, and none of them
we don't
respond.
all do that.
Okay. Those who have asked to do so.
You don't. And then after a little while, I turn to you, Krug, and I go, "Aren't you going to try to talk to your hand paper?"
Yeah, do you know the paper on your hands?
It's a hand wrap. Can you just call it a hand wrap? Because it's hand paper makes it sound like
hand wrap. I'll try to
makes it
remember.
sound like toilet paper. It's not toilet paper.
Hand wrap.
Hand wrap.
Hand
Yeah.
wrap.
But
Yeah.
it's made of paper.
No, it's made out of cloth, and I
Oh, that is a nice material.
Oh, it's cloth. So like hand cloth.
yeah.
close enough.
Wrap.
Yeah, all right, I'll take it.
Well, it's a hand. I remember.
All right. So, Moss, there's a couple things here. One,
right.
yes, I'm going to always be with you. Two, I don't want to be here, but that's kind of what I've been trapped to do. Second of all, we also can do a couple other really cool things. Second floor, there was like a hole in the wall where they shoot cannons out of. Go over there.
Okay. I go over there.
Bye, Moss.
Moss, where are you going?
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hey,
Do we
flat
just let her
for
leave?
anything.
Yeah, don't make another deal with a devil.
Oh, but
All
it's so fun.
Oh, no.
All right, Moss, do me a favor. Put your hand out the window.
I'm very suspicious about trusting you.
I mean, okay, first of all, that's got to change. You got to trust me. Second of all, just do what I tell you. I'm not asking. It's not like a shark's going to come up and bite your arm off. Just point out the window.
I'm
I'm
seen
kind of in control of
do
that.
some interesting things today, so I don't know, but no, all right.
All right, now repeat these words. Osmodius is cool.
Osmodius is cool.
A bolt of fire shoots from your hand.
Oh no, I hope you don't have to say that every time.
What?
Did
What
we hear
is-
that?
Oh, wait, really? Does that hurt things?
Yeah, it's a bolt of fire.
Well, I don't know if it was just like an illusion. Can I do it from both hands at the same time?
No, it's just pretty cool. Like you can put your hands together and shoot a single bolt at the same time. It's not like, have you ever seen like dual wielding like crossbow people where they're like pew pew? You can't do that. It's basically you can shoot a bolt of fire. It does a pretty good amount of damage.
Well, this is the most exciting thing that's happened to me in a long time, and I've suddenly decided I like you much better.
Thank you. Also, I was totally joking about the Osmodius is cool thing. I just wanted you to say it. Gives me brownie points, and maybe some other chump has to get stuck in here with you. But yeah, you just have that ability to do that. I would say don't do it unless you have to, but like I really want to see you light things on fire.
I really want to light things on fire. I think that's going to be very beneficial to this whole situation. Wait, so how can you help us right now with this whole situation? I have to think of somewhere I can leave you. Wait, what's your name?
A name? Man. I mean,
Can I call you Clokey?
Pokey?
Clokey.
Clokey? That's a horrible name. I don't know. That's a really good question. Let's work on that. Let's workshop that one. How's that sound?
I think Clokey's very good, but you shot me down.
Well, like I said, that's the first idea. Let's workshop it. Maybe we can come up with something cool. Maybe something that's a little more like, I don't know, metal as fuck. Let's try it out.
We're talking and walking. I go back to the group. Everyone, I can shoot fire from my hands.
Okay, you weren't about to. Sorry.
No.
That's cool. And your friend, the Asmodeus guy, did that?
Yes, Asmodeus. And this is Clokey. And Clokey can see and hear everything for me. So if we want to use him, he's very usable.
Okay.
He can see and hear everything. So when you are like having
say it, sex, say it.
Then the Clokey will be there to see that.
Well, I could hang him up in my cloak barrow, but I mean, if he consensually is into it,
I'm totally down.
he's
Right.
in.
He's in. Clokey is in.
Okay, so Clokey, we're calling him Clokey. All right. Yeah, I wasn't quite able to reach out to my gods.
Yes,
maybe there's a storm because I saw them. I think they were the storm. If that makes sense to you, if that like matches with your worldview.
Oh, is that when you were in contact with them?
Oh yeah. I was in the cage, right, and then I went through the floor because.
Wait, you're saying like there's multiple ones?
Yeah. So the god Gosray has like two parts to them. Sort of more of like a masculine and more feminine, I suppose. Two sides to the storm. And they were kind of clashing. That's what we were going through. And they were able to, well, Krug, you saw me, I was falling from way up there.
Yeah,
Right.
I forgot to mention it.
Yeah, I just
Robin
landed
was
very
definitely like a water elemental for a hot minute there.
Yeah, I just splashed and then I reformed. So,
Oh,
which is
okay.
not thing I know how to do. So and I think I'm supposed to help them in general. I don't know what's coming, what's happening, but I think the gods are up to something.
I think all of these gods have like contacted us to do something because like Krug was talking to me about the god that Krug talked to, and I was talking to Krug about the god that I talked to, and it seems like all of them have said something along the lines of like, at some point I am going to need you to do something. Like, oh yeah, my god was like, I need you to protect people and to like be powerful for those without power, like that kind of a thing. And
That's a nice idea.
that just kind of seemed like something I would do anyway. But if a god wants to be like my god about it. That sounds like a pretty chill thing to me. I did ask if I will get a jaguar. I do not get a jaguar.
Oh, you get a jaguar? You're not
No.
going to get a jaguar?
Oh, but I did see Dagorno.
Really?
Yeah, Dagorno was there.
Wait, in the with the god?
Well, I was with the god. I was alone for a second, and then Dagorno was there. I asked for a jaguar, and then my god lady was like, "Oh, you don't need a jaguar, but you have something else." And like, I think winked at me. I don't know. Maybe I just imagined the wink, but all of a sudden Dagorno was there, and I was like, "Oh, Dagorno!"
Yeah, I didn't see Dogskay in the storm, but that's probably best. He does get scared of storms.
Yeah, that is for the best.
He would
I
have been
think.
shaking in his little paws.
Did you see Dagorno or Dogskay, Krug?
Yeah, or a jaguar?
No, I had a very pleasant walk, and made a fool of myself in front of Aurori. It was.
Oh, did you rip your pants?
No, I just. It doesn't matter. But I was shown these hand wraps, I think, in that vision, which is why I think these all originate from our respective deities.
I would agree with that.
Because unless it was a coincidence, but that would be a shockingly coincidental coincidence.
Oh, I must be magnificent. Can you ask Clokey how he got into the chest?
Clokey, how did you get into the chest?
Let's see. About 50 years ago, Asmodeus put me in this thing, said that someone was going to get me. Then he put me into the chest, and then there was a loud explosion. Then I got wet, which super sucked. And then I was underwater for a while, and then you all came and grabbed me.
Wait, so what were you waiting particularly for me? Did he know that I was coming 50 years ago?
Yeah.
Oh, God stuff is very confusing.
You understand that you're all pawns, right? Like in this giant game of chess with deities. Like you all are just useless fodder for them.
Well, oh no, I'm not a pawn. Absolutely not.
Is your cloak calling us a pawn?
Perhaps, but I think that he's just misunderstanding. We have agreements, you see. I'm working with Asmodeus. I'm not working for Asmodeus.
Gotcha. And on his end of the bargain, what does he have to do?
I mean, just help me out, and I help him. He scratches my back, I scratch his. It's a collaborative effort.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. As long as that makes you feel happy, go for it. But that being said, you're all just a bunch of pawns. You're doing the jobs of someone else that is too lazy and does not care to actually go down and affect the planet, but instead just gives you all little magical trinkets and hopes that you all just fight each other enough that one side wins. They bet on it. It's the dumbest thing.
They bet on us? I don't believe you. I think you're just trying to cause trouble.
Oh, sorry. What, they bet on us? Who is they and who is doing the betting?
Gods or whatever. Clokey, do you know anything about the zombies?
No. What about them? I mean, I know what zombies are. I've seen a couple movies.
I mean, has Asmodeus telepathically connected with you recently and said oh, this is what's going on in the current state of events, and you were like, oh, I have this divine knowledge that I shall partake upon my new wearer that I've been waiting for 50 years.
No. Basically, how it works is I'm a fiend. I'm stuck in hell constantly, having to torture people similar to yourself. And you know what? It gets really annoying. It's really hot there. And basically, I did enough hard work that Asmodeus was like, all right, dude, you get to have a reprieve. Go sit in this water for 50 years, then sit on the back of this chick for a couple years until she dies, and then, that's your vacation. And I was like, I will take it.
I'm not going to die anytime soon.
Clokey is telling you you're going to die?
Yeah, in a couple of years. Thanks for the vote of confidence, Clokey. You're supposed to be saving me and protecting me. If we're working together, then I'm not going to die until I die of old age.
I can save you. I can help you out. But this is the thing. You have to listen to me. You have to understand that while I do not want to go back to hell and have to go back to work, this is a vacation for me. And so you have to understand that I don't necessarily have the best interest for you, but I do want to stay up here as long as possible. So if you just listen to me, because I'm trying to keep you alive as long as possible, because as soon as you die, I have to go back. So I'm just trying to help you out as much as I possibly can. So trust me. You gotta trust me.
All right, I'll trust you if you trust me.
Do I have a choice? Like, I think that's a mutual thing. I'm kind of stuck on your back / wherever you throw me around, and I will do my best. But here's the thing. If I'm not on your back, or like if I'm somewhere else, I can't like magically tell, like, I understand that I'm talking to you with your brain. I understand that. But like, there's like a limit. Like, we can only be so far apart from each other before I can't talk to you.
All right, so there's a distance thing. We'll have to test that out. Clokey, I just have to say, I've never been one for commitment. I never wanted to spend my whole life with someone. This is going to be a very difficult adjustment for me. I'm going to have to share the spotlight with someone for the rest of my life, but I will appreciate what you do for me, and I hope that in time we can become friends.
Sure, why not?
Miles,
And
you
I
tend to
hope-
make a lot of chaotic evil friends.
I'm a little worried about you, honestly.
I just go with the flow.
Do you need a hug or something? Like,
Oh,
what's
I
First
would
of
going
love
all,
a
on?
hug.
tell those fools over there that I'm not chaotic evil. I'd like to say that I'm neutral evil. Like,
Clokey
that's
is
way
neutral
better.
evil. Clokey is neutral evil.
That's not necessarily the axis I was worried about.
That's that. Yep. Tell Clokey that Clokey missed the point.
Yeah.
I can hear them. They don't need to tell you to tell me to tell things. It's the other way around, damn it.
Clokey knows what you're saying. Clokey hears and sees all. So I better not catch you talking shit about me via Clokey. That's all I'm going to say.
No, but Clokey
But
will
you
catch
think-
me
wait,
talking shit
wait,
about
hold
Clokey
on.
via you.
You think
probably.
we would do that?
Why would we do that? Must we
Why would-
like you?
I don't know
Clearly in
that-
trouble with.
I don't know. There was these girls in clown school, and they were very mean.
Can
You went to
Someone's
clown
got
school? Oh no! Wait.
anxiety issues.
I did know that. The
Yeah.
clown school.
Yeah, that was just established as canon a couple of episodes
Yes.
ago.
Okay. Any chance Clokey knows anything about our gods? Like Gozray? Clokey, I guess. Nice to meet you. My name is Robin. Do you know anything about Gozray and why they might want me to have this and what it does? Anything?
If you could just let them kindly know that I live in hell, why would I know anything about Gozray? But I mean, translate that in a way that doesn't make me sound like a complete and utter dick.
I do that.
Sure, that doesn't sound like a complete and utter dick, I suppose.
A little dickish,
Yeah,
but
thank
like,
you.
Yeah,
Hey, what I expect from the devil?
or a devil,
a devil,
whatever.
Yeah, it's not
Okay, all right.
important.
So if I got my sword from a god and you got your hand wrap cloth,
hand
Close enough.
cloth.
Yep. Keep going.
Yes.
Cloth wrap.
Power through it. Power through
Cloth
it.
wrap.
Power
I
through
got it. Cloth wrap.
if you got those from a
Nope.
god and you got this cloak from a god and
Yeah.
you got your cloak from a devil, then I mean, like, maybe we are pawns.
Are we meant to be against each other at some point? I guess Clokey, do you know about that?
No.
No.
No, he doesn't know. No, you don't know. No, he doesn't know. Or no, we're not.
No, he doesn't know. But honestly, I like to be as existential as the rest of us. But perhaps we should have a crisis after we try to figure out this whole ship situation.
That's
Because
true. We're not in front of us.
I'm getting quite weary of being on the sea.
Yeah.
Although I do
understand
enjoy having a captive audience.
that. Yeah. Would.
So moving forward, if you, Mostly Magnificent, can start like getting the frogs on our side,
Yes.
like, but not in like an obvious way where it's like, oh gee, the captain sure is mean. Wouldn't you love if someone, Remy, were to kill him?
Yeah, definitely don't say that.
Maybe don't say that. Maybe the one person. Like you would say that eventually, but like
Gorag would probably not see through that one, honestly.
who?
Gorag?
I don't know who that is.
Oh yeah, he came to the bird's nest after me.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, he's very trusting.
I really only know Bodak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I made one up, by the way.
I, on the other hand, I don't know what I can do. Like, so we need to organize. We need to get to the monkey's paw. We need to grab that, and we need to get the rest of the pieces of the skull. Through all of that, we need to take over the ship. We need to kill the captain. Am I missing anything?
Probably.
We need to
honestly.
figure out what these things do.
Yeah.
I mean, we know that Moss's cloak is a prick, and that's about it.
Well, and that's to shoot fire.
Well, my sword, I
yeah.
just use it as a sword. I slashed right through that eel down in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, cloak seems to be in some way of the wind, which is not surprising for Ghost Ray. But I don't know exactly what attributes that would mean.
I guess that's less important on the list than not dying, killing the captain, make sure the crew helps us move the ship from place to place. Something monkey's paw. We're gonna. Oof.
And then we need to get all the way back to Arturo.
Yeah. And dogs and
our dogs in Scott.
Scott.
And Herring.
Everything. Yeah. All right. Well, we gotta start on this like tomorrow. How can we, the rest of us, be helpful while Moss is kind of spreading, like, getting them on our side? Like, can we maybe do some reconnaissance, see what the workers might be looking for?
Yeah, maybe. Like, I mean, there's no reason why the rest of us can't also like kind of lay some seeds of doubt in the captain, like, but
spread some rumors about the captain's mission dooming everybody or something.
What if? I mean, we should like formulate and like calculate exactly when we're going to have the best like drop on the captain to kill him, to take him out.
Okay, if
I'm gonna perception check again really quick.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do the same. Cool.
I'm gonna hero point just because.
Yeah, me too. We got him.
Just because I haven't used one yet. Woohoo!
25.
24.
Sorry, Craig.
You do not see or hear anyone.
Okay. Okay. I was gonna say, if I may, the captain, like the moment that we returned with the stuff, he seemed pretty elated. I would say he let down his guard a little bit. So I don't know if it could work out if we can attack him when he's like in a really good mood. Like maybe after we bring him the next thing. If the next thing isn't the last thing.
I think the last thing is because in the book that I was reading, like from the captain's room.
You put that back, right?
Yeah, I put it back.
Cool.
Oh, but I didn't put these back.
Oh.
I have 2 pieces of the skull.
Were there a lot of those?
There were, well, yeah.
Like, do you think he'll notice?
Good question.
How big are they, Jake, relative to like the rest of the skull?
They're skull fragments. They're like maybe like silver dollar size.
How many other pieces were like off of the skull?
That he had up there?
Yeah.
There was a handful of them. I mean, they were just kind of like in a section. You're not really sure if he'll notice it or not. But you do notice. Robin, you know this. He has not gone back to his quarters like that entire time. Like he was focused on finding that the monkey's paw.
Yeah, it seems like the skull is kind of like B in his mind.
Yeah,
right
like
now.
what is that? I don't understand why the captain would be working on both of these enormous, powerful, presumably, I guess, artifacts at the same time. It seems weird, right?
If the skull pieces are in any way on the way to the steps to get the monkey's paw, it makes sense because you're traveling on that way anyway. You want to be efficient, It's like when we were traveling, right? We would go to our winter home, and we would know that we could forage acorns on the way if we took a little bit longer, or we could get them on the way back and just go straight there. But we're going to want them for the winter, and we're already going kind of that way anyway.
Well, maybe he was like doing one, and then on the journey to one, he found a clue for the other, like for the monkey's paw, and so he just like put that one on the back.
The luckiest frog to ever exist.
No, tell me about it.
Yeah.
I think we we attack him in his sleep.
Oh, that's
Because
not
we
a bad idea.
have a way into the captain's quarters without him. Like, he does not know we have it. So if all of us get up there and we just like slam, bam, boom, you know.
Sorry. Are these frogs humanoid?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's a thought. If it comes to this, maybe a plan B or something. If we're not able to get all the frogs like on board before the time that we need to get up there and kill the captain, I could probably do a pretty convincing Bogard.
What?
I've been playing around with like turning not just into animals but into like people-like things, you know, like humanoids generally.
Well, you're so small, and Bogart is so big.
Well, that's the thing. I think I can change my size. I can reduce my size. Small or medium. Is he a medium humanoid?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah, no, I can do it. I can be as big as him. Not for long though. So we could have 10 minutes of me being the captain to.
And then you could just go back into the captain's quarters and be like, "Oh, it's me, the captain, and now I'm going to be angry and mean for a moment, and then I'm going to go back into my captain's quarters. Nobody bug me." And you go back in, you turn back into Robin. And then you leave through the hole in the ground. You come back down to the bottom with us. You come out and we go like, "What's wrong with the captain?" And everyone says like, "Oh, you know, the captain just mean." Went back into the captain's quarters. Nobody's supposed to talk.
Yeah. Okay. Here's an idea. So yeah, I can do that. And when I go, I can make it like seem like I'm leading up to like sort of a ruckus, like a rampage in the room, right? So that if in the killing process, I'd have to do this before the killing, I suppose, because it might not be an easy fight, right? I can make it like. They think he's just like tossing things around, you know, make it seem like he's really angry when he goes in. Because I worry it might not be a swift execution, you know. The actual like killing him would be suspicious. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if you can turn into him immediately after the battle and like take my like my floppy body and just be like, "Oh," and like toss me back into the back of the room and be like, that little goblin tried to kill me, and
throw
only
him down, lock them up.
Oh yeah, lock up the goblin who tried to kill me, and I think that would be a good cover.
That's not a bad idea. Yeah. So it's like after the fight. Moss, Krug, what are we thinking? This is sort of a new element, but
I think this is fascinating.
I mean,
the old kill and replace.
Yeah.
Yes.
It would be interesting. It'd be difficult to only be able to give orders in 10-minute increments. That's probably going to get pretty suspicious.
And also you can frog.
I'm just going to throw this out there. I don't think that if we start fighting the captain in the captain's quarters, one, that the captain's quarters are going to survive for very long, and two, that anybody's going to assume that it's just the captain tossing stuff around. That seems.
I would also say I can't completely just with my magic make myself look like the captain. I would need your help, Moss. I can look like one of them, but I would need your help to look exactly like him, which is another step. But you know, I got a disguise. But
it seems like the best way forward is to organize, and this could be a good like.
This is something to hold on to. It could be useful. I mean, because like if have a good disguise, you know, I could just stop being mean. We know the captain's asleep, but yeah, we'll keep that in our minds.
Hey, Moss.
Yes, Clokey.
I kind of have an idea.
Clokey has an idea.
Of course.
Well, if you're just looking for the skull and all the skull parts,
yes.
Why don't you just sneak into his room, get the map, get the parts, and just leave? Just let him do whatever he's going to do. He's going for a freaking monkey's paw. He's going to screw himself over anyways. Just get what you need to get and get out. There's no reason to be dealing with this crap.
That's actually very, very smart. I relay that plan.
I suppose. I mean, if we do that.
But what if he doesn't? What if he doesn't screw up though? Because when I was reading through the book, some positive things came from Paul. Some monkey
Positive.
positive things. Look, you will soon learn we like to have fun here. Some positive things came from the monkey's paw. Like, not every person was completely screwed over by it. And I mean, like, there were a lot of stories in there that we didn't get a chance to look over because we just didn't have time.
Yeah, and
With all due respect, do you think that the captain is going to be smart enough to have something good happen here?
well, I'm worried about something bad happening that affects other people, you know?
Like, the
Whether it's what he
world.
wants or not. Yeah, even the whole world. Like, I mean, Monkey's Paw could be a dangerous thing. And who knows what he's going to wish for? He could wish to you know, the world is one big ocean that he can sail and be the king of, you know?
I mean, I think he's just going to wish to be a professional clown, but
I'm going to be
What do
completely
I know?
honest. Like, I don't want the captain to have any kind of potent magical artifact for
Good
like,
sense.
you know, for altruistic reasons. But even more than that, the reason that I dislike this plan of just getting the things that we need and leaving is because I really genuinely want to watch the captain die.
Yeah, I feel that.
That's
Aren't you a
So-
monk?
I like Krug.
very sadistic.
He's greedy. I like it.
Clokey approves of that, which
Yeah, I was afraid he would.
take that as you will.
Okay.
Look, all I'm saying is, I mean, you're all thinking that this is some magical, awesome item, but it's not. Have you ever heard of a cursed item before? That's what the monkey's paw is. It is a cursed item. Nothing ever ends up well. I don't know what little stories your friend Remy read, but none of them ended well. Not a single one of them.
I relay this as well.
But did they hurt other people, like innocent people who weren't involved, Clokey?
You can't save them all. And what's more important, figuring out what's going on or saving all the people that are dying from these little zombies. Every day, their army grows bigger and bigger and bigger, and you're out here gallivanting on a ship pretending to be pirates. Or you could be back home saving the day. Your choice.
Y'all, okay. Say that we... I assume that Moss relayed that as well.
Mhm.
Okay, so maybe we do Clokey's plan, you know, take the skull, leave, and if we can get our hands on the spyglass too, he can't find the paw.
I mean, he can't find the paw if he's dead.
That's true, I know. And listen, I share the thirst to see the captain dead. But do we have the time to pull that off with all of this going on?
If we don't kill Bogart, he will keep capturing people and forcing them to their
This
deaths.
is true. That's true. Very true. Well, we have time regardless, because we couldn't ditch until we get to port anyway. So I think we should start with the organizing of the crew tomorrow. Personally, plan A, I think, is still we've got to get this captain off of the ship, off of, honestly, the world. I've started to grow a taste for removing the foul from the face of the earth, and I think this man fits that description. It's hard for me to think that we get to choose who that is, but we do all have gods backing us up, and they seem to have put us on this path for a reason. So I feel pretty righteous in doing that.
We need to kill him and like also instill a new sense of like work for the others, because like if all of the frogs have been doing this thing the whole time, like following the captain's orders, I feel like if the captain gets killed, then one of the other frogs is going to be like, okay, business as usual.
That's true. Yeah. Well,
so
yeah,
because this is what they've known for so long, they're just like, oh, this is what we do. We go to ports and we like kidnap people, and then we force them to do our
We
bidding.
have to
Like,
show them there are other ways.
yeah, they need to do something else.
Well, technically, the only frog that you have spoken to, actually, the only frog that you've spoken to long term does not feel that way.
Yeah,
The only frog that you've spoken to wants to go back home to his wife.
yeah, that's
Mhm.
true.
So you don't actually have
yeah.
any like legitimate information to say that if you
Yeah.
kill him and just leave, that they're going to just continue on with this.
Well,
Uh,
we're-
they-
Okay, by that.
Someone might.
I've never looked up these creatures, but I don't think they don't seem inherently evil. This one of them just seems inherently evil. Does that
They
make
are
sense?
all drunk right now.
They've been drunk for decades.
No, they're all drunk right now. What better time to go ask them how they feel about the captain?
And
Moss,
instill some
you
more
hear
ideas.
Moss, you hear the words, what better place than now? Or here, what better time than now?
Yeah,
Do
that's,
it.
I-
Do
I'm
it.
going-
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Clokey is going to take a little trip, and I'm going to take Clokey. And Clokey, will I entertain? I'm going to ask a very prompting question when I'm back on stage, and I'm going to discard you, and you're going to listen.
Okay.
All right.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Oh,
Alrighty.
okay, cool. Yeah.
Hell yeah. I feel like I
Um,
had one out of character thing to say or ask, but I don't remember. So it's fine. I'll remember later.
For a couple reasons. One, Clokey's voice is really rough on my throat.
Yeah. I can
I
imagine.
can imagine. I
That's
finally
gonna
found a
get
good like
retconned.
big pocket for Man Robin's voice, where it wasn't hurting me, and I was able
Sure.
to switch back. Yeah.
I'd like to first of all start off by thanking all of you for continuously coming online and playing with me each week.
Yeah.
Of
Um,
course.
Second of all, I really enjoyed that episode. That was really fun.
yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, if you want to say anything, go for it. Now's the time. Do that, and then we will end it right here.
I've been Jonas. I'm on Twitter at Jonas Newhouse. I tweet about video games I'm playing on the Glass Beach Twitch channel and other things that the band Glass Beach does. William is also in this band and may have more to say.
I'm William. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at KWilliamWhite. This has been fun. I like this episode. I'm in Glass Beach as well. I do Hijinks and Handlebars every Tuesday night, 7:30 p.m. Pacific. It's another show on QueueTimes.
Dungeon World.
Dungeon World right now. It's very fun.
Very fun.
Oh,
What
Krug,
character
you can-
voice like this? Sorry.
My name is Molly McIsaac. I've been Molly McIsaac. I'm Molly McIsaac on all platforms, and I play Moss Magnificent. You guys are awesome, and I love you. Okay.
I'm Krug. You can Discord. There's a Discord. Go to the Discord. And also, my name is Krug. And also, the YouTube is on YouTube.com.
The YouTube is on YouTube.com.
My name is Jake, and I have been the GM. Thank you all for coming and watching us. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.